Hey, it's your boy, AR.
And I'm Versalie, aka Tiny.
And we are
Knee deep in the shit.
Hey.
What's up, AR?
What's happening, lady?
Good.
You alright?
We back. We in a different atmosphere, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? You like where we at?
The aesthetic.
Yeah. We got a special
my
guest.
MTV cribs. You know what I mean? Like, done grew up.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it?
Shut up.
Perpetrating with another nigga shit. That's all they been doing on the crib. That motherfucker leasing them houses. I bet you ain't name one of them niggas got that motherfucking
The
house
studio
now.
remind me of Beyonce's crib episode. Do y'all remember that? When she had that like little Arabian room? Alright, but Beyonce had that crib. Yeah, and it had like sheets on the wall like you do in that studio.
Yeah.
You gonna make me go look that shit
Please
up on
do.
YouTube.
Yeah, MTV cribs. Beyonce
Yeah, MTV crib, Beyonce. We got special guests in here tonight. Two lovely, talented ladies, you know what I'm saying? Two pioneer elite artists from the upstate of South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Miss Coco Bay, you know what I'm saying? And Miss Tierra Natasha, aka Triple Threat, you know what I'm saying? In this motherfucker. We doing alright?
We here.
Y'all good?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. It's an honor to be here with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, thank you for having us.
Yay.
For real.
So let us know about,
Yeah, shout out your social medias with projects y'all got going on right now. Hype yourself up. What you got going on?
Let us know
Hype me up.
who you is. Who I'm me?
Well, I'm Tierra Natasha again, also known as Triple Threat. Yeah, I know I got these alter egos. I got about 3 more. I just ain't introduced them to y'all yet. But I got some projects dropping. I got Vainglorious that just dropped. That was my Neo Soul tape from Tierra Natasha
Fire.
persona. That's on all platforms right now, and I'm still pushing it. It's really good for the soul, good for the mind. It's really, peaceful if you want to meditate. You just want that real music with them real vibes. That dropped a couple of months ago, and I'm still pushing it. And then I also got Whatever. That is a single that I dropped. That Whatever challenge, it went up the... She was on it too, y'all. You make her write that verse. But anyway, that Whatever challenge, y'all, is what I got going on right now. That I'm pushing it. Me and Nate 30. Shout out to Nate 30. That's the winner of the Whatever challenge. We dropping a video soon with Voice Box. And right now I'm just traveling. Got shows in New York, Virginia. My IG is Triple the Threat, at Triple the Threat. My Facebook and everything else, Tierra Washington. Y'all can find me on all platforms at Triple the Threat. And that's it. We working. We got a lot. I ain't gonna talk
Right.
I don't want to talk too much. I got so much shit going on. Like we going up.
Yeah.
For real. We out of the city with it right now. It's like a tour. We touring the world, the nation right now. So.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Coming to a hood in a theater near you, Greenville. This
You
motherfucker.
feel me?
You feel me?
We're putting us on the map.
Yeah.
Right.
Real soon.
So let them know about you.
Oh, Lord.
Don't call the Lord now.
No. help me remember. Y'all got ADD. But I go by Coco Babe, COCOBABE.
Yeah.
I just dropped the album Love and Lies out on all platforms.
Fire as well.
It explains itself. We got a little love, little hype shit, and a whole bunch of lies and bullshit. I just dropped the visual for that. My new single Changes, so you can find that out on YouTube right now, shot by Sonny. Got some more stuff coming up. Got a couple shows. Like T said, we're really just on tour right now, doing our shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Making your way around the globe.
Making our way, yeah.
Letting
As
folk
many
know
faces as possible.
what's real down here in the field, in the Ville. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, as female artists from the Ville, let me ask y'all this, being, you know what I'm saying, part of the music scene from around here. So, how does it feel to be premier female artist in this area? What does that mean to you?
Premier.
That means front line, you the motherfucker, you the go-to.
He
When
calling
motherfucker
it
tune in this motherfucker.
You said
premium.
Premier.
Y'all not regular.
Premier.
Heavy on the non-regular.
Because y'all is that. I don't know if you're humble and you don't realize it, but you are.
I'm just appreciative. I forgot one thing. April 21st.
I'm that bitch. You better know.
I just got nominated for R&B Female Artist of the Year.
Hey.
Yeah. So y'all check it out. Gold Stars April 21st, please.
Yeah.
Get them votes
Please,
in.
there ain't no reason Greenville shouldn't step up.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
what's up.
But yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
That's good, man. That's good. We done came a long way, man. I done seen this city come through the ruts with talent. And it was a time when females in the city was not applauded and given their recognition, let alone niggas wasn't, let alone females, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope to see like the hold that females got on the industry right now. Speaking of which, how y'all feel about, you know what I'm saying, females in the industry? Like, what's y'all favorite female in the industry?
Favorite female? Okay. I'm gonna say back in the day and right now, cause like back in the day is a different genre.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like,
It's different time.
so what's your back in the day, and then what's your recent like female?
Every time I say my back in the day, it remind me of my age. I be like, damn.
Right.
Ain't nobody know no fucking
We talking
Foxy
hip
Brown
hop,
shit.
R&B.
You got to.
R&B, like where
Because you
we
come
at?
from the unmatched era, you gotta represent for that.
Yeah, I
Fuck
definitely
them.
rep with the Foxy Brown era,
I love
the Mia
Foxy
X's and stuff. Like I listened to them a lot then, you know. And I like Foxy. I like Foxy because she was an artist, but she was brown. Like, you know, she was brown like me. I could see myself in her as inspiration. So they go back to also what you were saying as far as us being premier in the city, like on front line with the music and everything. I feel like it's a great feeling. I feel like it's an inspiring feeling to a lot of, you know, to be able to inspire people. Because I know people who see us doing what we do and they want to do what they feel like they can do. You feel me? Or I had this dream, or I had this thought to do music, or I had this thought to put myself out there. You feel me? On these platforms, and when they see somebody else do it, it make them inspired. Like, I can do
And
this.
it's crazy when me, Bree,
So I like to inspire.
and T go places like the Chocolate Girls. Like we
us three.
Yeah, us three.
But definitely, I feel like it was Foxy Brown, and then my now, I fuck with I'm cocky. I really am not a fan of no big artist. I'm gonna be all the way honest. I always looked at celebrities as normal to me. Feel me? Normal people. I feel like myself is a celebrity, but I'm normal. You feel me? So it's like
the same thing.
it's the same thing. It's like, so I look at them as normal, but I do fuck with Glow right now in the game. I'm
I was
fucking
about to
with
say,
Glow.
I love
I'm fucking with the authenticness of Glow.
Glow, you can't help as an artist to fuck with Glow. I feel like if you don't fuck with Glow and you hate it.
Yeah.
You hate it because she original.
She for everybody.
She came up, like you see where she
seen
came
her
from,
process.
just like the humbleness.
Yeah.
Like you say, the authenticity, man, that shit is fire.
Out here starving, yeah.
She doing it. But keep going though.
Oh man. Well, I guess I was like, damn, do I do hip hop or R&B? But I'm gonna stay in my lane because at the end of the day, I really am just like a R&B soul child. Like I fuck with hip hop real bad. I even do a little bit, but so back in the day, Lauryn Hill, the miseducation got me through everything, child, up until like having a kid, like from the time it came out up until like me having my first child, like I went through the miseducation.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out
that
to
whole
Lauryn.
album rides out, and like going back to like the conversation that we had earlier, like when we have singles versus albums, I feel like right now we have more singles than we have albums that can ride the fuck out, like
through and through.
That's what it be singles. And
that was
so right.
That was
really still to this day.
To this day,
still to this day you can play.
And Lauryn don't get credit, especially though for folk like more so along the lines of me and your style, Tierra, because we rap and sing. But Lauryn was like one of the predecessors for that shit.
She definitely did.
You know, it wasn't but so many niggas
do that.
doing that before Lauryn. Maybe, you know,
not too many.
PM Dawn and Bone Thugs and Harmony and like very few people that was doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know, before her. So shout out Lauryn Hill, because I mean, like, there would be no Drake or none of that type of shit without Lauryn Hill.
Right.
She was the first person to be courageous enough to be like, I'm getting ready to really let my soul bleed through song and rap to y'all motherfuckers and let y'all feel. And I'm teaching.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that was dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was a lifetime listen.
Hell yeah.
So I would say like R&B now, Jasmine Sullivan,
Yeah, beautiful voice.
She take, and she's another person. She do a little rap singing. You know, she's just a very good vocalist and a dope lyricist. I was happy when she came back around these past couple years, like, because I was a fan back from Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
That was my favorite.
I'm not scared. Like, I love,
But now that you say it, I can see some of her influence in your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope when you can tell a motherfucker, like, I fuck with such and such, and then you can be like, well, damn, I can hear elements of that person in you.
Because you do have a strong voice like her. You have a very beautiful, strong voice.
And
she has a powerful voice.
Too.
Yes, yeah.
The pain, the vulnerability of what's going on in your life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because it's all fixed.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiny? What's your R&B and rap from the...
I was gonna say Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill.
That's
Lauryn is that shit.
Well, y'all might as well mention the Ericas and them. Erica got some steel.
AR was telling me, was it
Baduism? Now that was one, but I was just trying to keep it.
Yeah.
So many.
I think it's more so like the genre, though. Like the genre of the music back in the day, it actually spoke about actual subjects versus like right now I feel like everything is just like
so
the
surface.
Same. Yeah, like it's just
there's no substance.
There's no substance to it.
And violent. Like, it's very little people that's talking about they love, like they shit they going through.
How you feeling? Yeah.
And then the artists that are
R&B,
you gotta dig for it. It's not even
back in the day.
Men R&B, bring it back.
Expressing themselves in the 90s. Oh my God.
But y'all, we still have that type of music. You just have to dig for it. It's not being pushed. It's not on Front Street. It's not being promoted.
It's called gay. Like they call it gay. They call it gay real quick.
Yeah. But like all that type of, female, soul, male, R&B, a lot of that music is there. There's so many new dope artists. Man, type in like Spotify music, hit that new R&B playlist, you get all type of people.
Yeah, I noticed that too when I went on Apple Music.
Apple Music.
What about yours, Arson? Because you don't point at my girl out.
You
didn't do your now.
My now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Cause you said
I like Brent.
She was like,
look, I like Brent as far as like
Ooh,
R&B. As an R&B,
Virgo
like,
shit, big Virgo.
Yeah, he give me like my old soul vibes. Like I feel like I could just ride out to it.
Yes. Them are ones you can. Yeah.
Was I supposed to do a female? I like Meg too. I like Meg old shit though. Like I don't. Like,
big old.
Thank you. Look, old Meg. Like, I don't know. I just fucked with her back when she was just very cocky with it. Like, I just like the cocky Meg.
Y'all fuck with Lakia? I fuck with
Lakia. I fuck with Lakia.
Oh, shit, T.
I fuck with Lakia.
We'll talk about that later.
Y'all know
she lit.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, for real. She give me like glow vibe. Like, she on that level.
Okay.
Well, that's what's up, man.
So how do y'all feel about features with somebody? Do y'all feel like that is important, or I guess being like with the locals, do y'all more so network with local people, or are you looking for like the bigger fish when you think about features? Y'all both look like y'all wanted to answer. Who
I don't know. When I think about features, it's both necessarily, because I do music because I love music. So if I see a person that's really talented, I really think I make the song great, and they may not have the following or that, I still work with them. But if I'm more or less most of the time intentional with my features, because it's a business. It can't just be personal. So, I'm looking for the big fish with the followers. Like, who can put me on their platform? Who can I work with? And we help each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just working with people and it's not being too beneficial for you in other ways, than just a feature. So, right now, I got a show coming, a trip on a cruise in New York this weekend where I'm performing. So, I've been learning, with the out-of-state shows to just connect more with the out-of-state people, so you can get more in their face, because we've been here. So now I'm trying to do a feature with a dude in Virginia. I'm trying to do a video with the guy in Virginia. I'm trying to do a feature with the people in New York. I'm trying to do the videos with people in New York. That way, you know, when they
Your
play,
music is everywhere.
it can spread, instead of just right here.
Yeah.
So I've been really big on networking and features.
Okay, so you said location, and then you said social media. What other factors do you feel like you're considering when you consider a feature?
Work ethic of the artist, because it's a lot of times you can do a feature for somebody and they don't have work ethic, so now you just got a song that's just sitting there. They ain't even I'm pushing it by myself and they ain't shared it, they ain't pushed it, they ain't promoted it, you know what I'm saying, on their platform. I need them to have the same work ethic and hustle to get it out there, because if not, the same hunger to get seen and get it out there. So if not, like that's another thing I look for, like work ethic and how hard they really going, because we might have shows. I might have shows I'm trying to pull people on that I did features with, and they, don't got to work ethic. And then they
you
like,
do a hot ass song with a person,
never get the person. They don't show up.
What do y'all do in that situation if you
I'm gonna start taking my verse off your shit. Don't worry, I'm gonna put my verse on some more shit. And I'm gonna out there copyright my shit.
Period.
Stop playing with my music.
Yeah, because music be your first baby. I used to have to tell a motherfucker that one, like, that's my first child. Yes. Like, I literally will spaz out by my music because that's my baby. I didn't have another love for nothing else like my child outside my music, so that's why music is my first child. And I treat it like that. Like, if you come between me and my music, like, you got an issue. Like, if you came between me and my motherfucking child,
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Straight up.
Fact. Nah, but that's how you treat your passions too. Like, if you really taking it serious, like this is what you really want to push forward for your career and just your whole life. Like, you have to take that shit seriously. And the people around you, like, they either have to push you up or they have to get out of your way. Like,
simple as that. You can say it better.
So, Coco, how you feel about features?
I'm like, I try to be hopping on everything. I ain't even feel like y'all. Like, they be like, Coco, you want to do a song? Yeah.
You a feature hoe?
I'm a feature hoe. It's so many. Oh my God. Like, I be losing track of them. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, pass me around. Like, take one down. Like, give me the new track. Like,
you really do.
I really forget some of the features. I done did so many. They be like, Coco, you remember this song? Especially TC. That nigga done got me on, like, I don't even know how many songs. Like, between him and other people, he'll be like, you remember this song? I'm like, hold up, play it right quick. I really don't. I start out. Give me the first line.
TC.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah,
God damn.
But I know there was a time, shout out to TC.
Shout out to my boy.
Where I done not did a couple of them. And there's some I still owe people, and it's not because I don't got faith in y'all. But there was a couple times I was like, they sent me the track over, I was like,
you wasn't liking it. This ain't it.
So what do you do? What do you do if you're not feeling it? Like, cause like, okay, for me, instantly, like, if I'm modeling and let's just say I have a photographer that want to work with me, I'll go look at his page, and if I'm not fucking with his shit, then I'll be like, no, I don't want my brand to be like that. You
can't just be everywhere, but I was at some point.
You was?
Yeah, now I'm a little more.
I'm glad you honest.
Yeah, I'm a little like,
I love that.
I was just doing
I try to be honest with people.
Look, I love it.
At this age, I done got to a point where I just try to let a motherfucker know, like, bruh, that wasn't it. Come back home.
So you come back with them?
I didn't say nothing.
Before you get on it?
No.
So you ain't gonna say nothing. You just gonna keep rolling with a bad track.
I got busy.
I'm gonna be in the middle.
No, I didn't do it.
I'm the type that's in the middle.
You gonna roll with it?
I don't never want to tell nobody.
I don't be wanting to sometimes. Sometimes I'll just tell them, like, your dream. Listen, I can't get into the song, and I really like to be connected to the music.
That's what I'm saying.
If I can't get connected to it, it's very hard for me. But it has been times where I couldn't get connected, and I have people like Coop or other engineers,
and they cool,
and they be like, Tierra, man, dry this shit. We don't care. Like, get on it. And if I get on it, it be gas to them. I felt like I wasn't feeling it. I didn't like it. They still love it. So it'd be like,
I'd had a couple artists I got on songs with, and the shit was whack, right? And I didn't like it. But when I seen the reaction from the masses or their people, in my mind, it made sense to just keep going because they liked what I was doing. And if people, sometimes what might not be good for you might not be good might be good for other people.
Yeah.
So so that's
feel
it's
like
good
that's
for
good.
networking. Like people have different ears.
Yeah, we
and-
want to love our music, but
and then people might not like what AR do. You know what I'm saying? I had a few people be like, I don't like when you do all that. AR, I like more when you rap. And then I have a motherfucker might tell me, I like more when you sing. Fuck they rap.
Right.
So now I don't know who to please. You can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
So, it's just like one of the situations, but you do got to go off of what makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't going to be hot, but it's an open-minded world right now with music. Like, I feel like the world has never been more open-minded
Look at
with music
Sexy Red.
as it is right now. Look at Sexy Red. Like,
On songs with Bruno, Drake, these are talented ass fucking artists.
and they still had to get
It
to her
was
level.
business.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It was
Because at the end of the day,
business.
she's hot, we're trying
Facts.
to generate this money.
Yeah.
Even if
Facts.
she trash, because she really did not compliment the songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I heard
But
her
the image
on with
did.
great people, but
Yeah.
in the end of the day, just seeing them together, it made money because she got
Don't leave that money on the table. That's a
Right.
whole
Yeah, we
nother
still want
world
that.
of money
Yeah.
that she brings to the fucking table.
Yeah, so it's like
you can gather.
that's what it be.
That's what I read this book with Kiki Palmer, and she was talking about that as far as like they be pushing real singles, like whoever's popping at that time. That's what like the industry is looking for is like what you got going on what's
right
your
now,
next, yeah,
and they want you to come with everything already set up.
already,
your fans, your music.
already set up.
Like, what the hell y'all doing, really?
The industry
That's
ain't
why
gonna
it's
take you
really-
and like
Good
push
point.
you up and
Push y'all
everything.
up.
Like, yeah,
Really, if you can go indie, stay indie.
That's why if you got your shit together though, and if you got your following, your shit, and you come,
really don't need
you can dictate the terms
Right.
of the deal a lot better then.
If you
feel
wanna
me?
take one,
Because
right.
now you can hit the motherfucker with the man. Look, I create my own shit. I write my own shit. I got my own producer. I got my own following. I put up my own shows. What the fuck you gonna do? In
Exactly.
contrast to if you coming to them with your hand out and you like, I'm broke.
Yeah, I
I need
don't got my
funding. I need
yeah.
this. I need.
But
That's
that's
when
a-
they gonna rape
yeah.
your ass.
Yeah.
But that's what they want though. They want
their
somebody
image.
already to be put together, like so that all they gotta do is just like put the money behind it.
Behind them.
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
And you
like,
have to pay me
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like
immediately.
you better off
Immediately.
going independent. Like
If you,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even be caring. Send
Yeah.
me the deal.
Send me the deal.
Me too. At this point,
yeah, music,
I'ma make it
as long as I'm
shake.
making it.
Yeah, she said the word right there. At this point, I'll
I'ma
take
make
that
it
360
fucking
deal.
work.
y'all.
It's better than what I got going on right motherfucking now.
Push it out then.
Just gotta be smart, get a lawyer. The game is the game. You just gotta be a smart individual and be prepared
And it's a game.
to learn.
And understand the
Because-
business.
And understand the business. That's what I've been on a lot more. Like when I say on my social platforms, I don't really necessarily be on them. If I do be on them, I'm not saying on the platforms, but I don't be scrolling and stuff. More or less, I be on my professional dashboard a lot. Like I check my professional dashboards every fucking day, like to see how high I'm going up, my percentages, what I don't reach, my money I'm finally getting paid. So now that I can see that I'm getting paid, I can look at it like a business because I'm looking at each post, which posts get me more money, which posts get more engagement, do more of that. Okay.
it's marketing.
And it
Yeah.
works. Yes. So as long as it works, I'm at the point with music where it's like, it just need to work. Like I'm not pressed about just trying to show my emotions as well because I did it for therapy. But now it's like, which one you doing it for? Therapy or business? Is you trying to make it or you trying to express yourself? Because a lot of people trying to express themselves and they're not trying to make it.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you're trying to make it, you got to come at it with a whole different perspective of business. What sells? What make money? Because I'm a real hustler. You ain't going to go selling nothing if you can't make no profit and it ain't making no money. You're not going to keep doing it. You're going to figure out, you feel me, how to profit and how to make money. And
Trial
now
and
it's all
error
like
with it too. Like
trying
you might get your pack at first and fuck it up 3-4 times.
to
and
figure
then
it out.
Yeah.
Finally figure out, okay, yeah,
This is what I need to do. Yeah.
And ain't no income without outcome, baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
God
Got to put that
damn,
money
no
out to get it
income
in.
without out. Talk that pimp shit.
Can't.
You got to put it out.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I know networking. Look, AR pouring up shots. Y'all
Pouring
need,
up shots.
y'all need some shots.
Can you give me
Hit
some of
the
your
bartender.
He got
ginger ale?
Yes, man.
There's another ginger ale right there.
Yeah, I'm good at it. Okay.
Tell me what's that.
No, I need more than that. Yeah, that's enough.
Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We taking a shot, y'all?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Everybody? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. More?
Intermission.
She put that cup back real fast.
She already doing too much.
Yeah, me too.
You do this shit, nigga. Shit. Give her the shit.
She talking about me too. AR, where your cup? DD.
Yeah, DD. In this motherfucker. Yeah.
So,
I can
okay.
hear gulps.
Look.
Yeah.
When you got that mic on.
We talked about like AR and we talked about men in the industry, but as far as women and networking, do y'all feel like you have to over sexualize yourself to network, or do you even use sex appeal to help you network? I was about to say, come on now,
Yeah,
like be realistic.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
If you don't use it, you lose.
Shit, just grinding her Talk that sensitive shit to these motherfuckers.
Get yours on y'all ass.
Okay, how do y'all network? How do y'all network specifically?
I'm dead, man.
Me particularly, I have learned, I started off doing just money. I was just a hustler, so I always had the money. So I always used to try to pay my way. I ain't gonna lie. I used to try to pay. Like, I pay you to do this, and I pay you to do that, and I pay you to do that. And I realized it wasn't getting me as far as just communicating and building relationships with the people.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now, as far as networking as a woman, when it comes to the sexual part, I don't know. Like, I think that's just something that's natural for us in the industry right now. I do feel like it's over, you feel me, sexualized, but I feel like it's something women naturally do. We naturally pull attention. Like, we naturally pull towards us. We
Gravitate
naturally,
with
we
you.
gravitate.
I was about to say, we get what we want.
We naturally do that. We
If you know how
naturally
to play
get
your
cute.
motherfucker
know how to play your
right?
cards.
If you
we-
know how to speak to a man, right?
Yeah, so I feel like that's something that's powerful as fuck and can't nobody take it away. And right now, it just done got to the point where women are using it.
To their advantage.
Yeah, because it's a power. It's powerful. Like, and if it works, I can't be mad at you.
Coco, what you got to preach?
Because once upon right, I remember looking at the question. I was like, I'm talking about this. Because once upon a time in the industry, like when you think about like Biggie and Kim, like in a lot of those scenarios and situations, like the men really were treating the women like they sluts.
Yeah,
and then they were just artists, but they were like under these men, and they were being, promoted by these men in overly sexualized ways. Like Kim really had to do a lot to stand beside them men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now we the nukes. We sell our own self. We ain't gotta wait around on nobody to sell it for us. Like, no offense, like the niggas doing the features.
Yeah.
And women like in the real industry. I mean, like we in the industry, but I'm talking about like even on a higher scale, like the women really doing their thing now. It's a whole bunch of female artists.
When you
and
think
it's a
about
handful.
Glorilla though, like Glorilla is like one of those people that's like, shit, I'm the motherfucking top
I'm
dog.
saying myself for anybody else
You
gonna
feel
say
me?
me, baby.
Yeah.
But it did not used to be like that. That door was not open. We had to wait on the features and wait on the niggas to throw their concerts and get in. And
So
to
what do you
your point,
feel like-
sometimes they had to do a lot of extra degrading things to get to a certain plateau.
now we
Yeah.
decide. Now we decide. And
Now we
we still
decide.
throwing ass and titties. You
But
know
it's
what I'm
at
saying?
your
Like,
discretion.
at our discretion though.
At
It
your
ain't because
discretion.
we have to. It ain't because. But we know y'all gonna bite.
Motherfucker
It's
We know
manipulates.
niggas. We know people gonna bite. So
It sells.
But it sells.
So
It
how do y'all determine that? Like, how do you determine, like, okay, if I'm gonna make a music video that I'm shaking my ass versus a music video where I'm empowered as a woman?
Stop caring.
Not stop caring.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I used to care for real. I used to care. I used to think about, like, when I went to my neo soul vibe, I used to think about kids, the generational, because I really have a purpose, you feel me, behind the scene when it comes to generational wealth, breaking generational curses, you feel me, doing certain things for our culture. So with that in mind, sometimes I used to be like, nah, I can't do this. No, I can't do that. Nah, I can't
So
do
you're
that.
limiting yourself.
Yeah. So it's like, but I had to realize as well, I don't got to take accountability for the kids all over the world that sees my stuff. That's for the parents in the household. I can't keep every kid from going and seeing shaking ass and going and seeing trapping and going and see pistol. So for me
they
to
gonna
take
see
that
it
weight,
regardless.
so for me to take that weight on my shoulders, like, oh, I can't do that because the kids gonna see this, they're gonna see me, and they're gonna see it regardless. It's up to the parents to negotiate. You feel me? We're grown, so in a grown environment, it's certain things that we do that kids shouldn't see. We know we freaks.
Y'all
We know we
remember
fuck.
Uncut?
We know we uncut. You know we're
I remember
adults.
Uncut as
Yeah,
the
we
dog.
just don't want the kids to do that. But that's up to the parents to keep the kids from seeing that.
Shelter.
Not me. Yeah.
That's why I can't even really fault them parents that used to really shelter their kids, because I understood why they did. Now, whether or not it panned out the way they wanted to, because now you got a motherfucker extra curious now. You feel what I'm
Now,
saying?
yes.
Now I'm extra curious because I was
Never got
without
to do
and I
it.
never got to do it. But I can understand that parent trying to
To
take
at
the
least try,
initiative to be
yeah.
like, hell no, but my dad, whatever I can do to prevent that, because it's a wild world out this motherfucker.
But I think that also comes with like if y'all provide a variety, like you know, so you got some clean shit, you got some vulgar shit, you know. If you
Right.
provide a variety, it does adhere to a bigger audience versus like this is all I do, you know.
Right.
Like Glow. I was gonna
Yeah.
chime in on y'all earlier, like, okay, I'm fucking with the females in the industry right now. But if I had to play, you know, devil's advocate or nitpick, I would say a lot of female artists are only pushing the sexual lane in contrast to like Glow. That's what make Glow so hot. Okay, now she's a woman. I'm gonna live within my womanly grace and my womanly truth. She talking about
But I'm
hair,
dead.
face, ass, titty. Don't get
Yeah.
it fucked up now.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the
But at
same
the same
token,
time-
you can skip down her album
And find variety.
find a multitude of
Yeah.
different emotions.
She did a shit with
and
Kirk
things.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Like,
T-Pain.
There motherfucking go.
T-Pain back out
Yeah,
the
and it's
hood.
gas.
You brought
For
T.
real.
I love her.
God, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Took
Even
us
the one
back.
about my friend.
Yeah.
That's my shit too.
Yeah.
She got
Took
a
us
whole
back,
group
man.
of even
About
aunties.
homegirl.
Like there's
I
an
like
auntie group that follows Glow. Like
That's
and they
what
be
I'm
like the
saying.
Glunties or whatever the fuck they
You
call
feel
it.
I
me?
definitely agree
So
with
that's the point I'm making. Like so a lot of the, I won't name drop, but a lot of females, they be like, I like their music, and that's all I hear about is their titties and
Yeah.
motherfucker licking their pussy the whole time. And I heard 50 Cent speak on it, and it was kind of double standard, but at the same time, it's not, because men artists, we do what I'm saying. Like we talk a lot of bullshit about drugs and dope and murder, but it's rare you gonna find a nigga album, especially even these little YNs. They got a lot of pain songs on their albums. They be talking about they party, they
Life,
died, and they life, they be
Family,
crying.
yeah.
And, like this shit be deep. So that's all I'm challenging people to do as a whole. Is just let's not forget that music is so beautiful and we can do so much. We don't have to get caught up in just the dope or the murder or the sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I think people do it just to sell.
Yeah. Like me,
Because I'm
like
at the
most
point where it's selling.
it's selling.
Yeah, if it sell like Glow, you gonna blow up, and then when you
Make
drop
your
your
money.
album,
You
yeah,
feel
when you
me?
drop,
But
when you get in
have
position,
to still push your
well.
agenda, like what you feel as like your core as an artist. Why you
Yes.
started this shit? That has to be the ultimate agenda. Like,
so what do you
can't-
do if you did that 10, 15 years and you realize that, okay, you feel me, something needs to tweak for me to get where I gotta go? See, I get it, but it's like, I feel like it's a plan. This shit is business.
Yeah.
And one thing we do is we always keep going back to therapy. We keep going back to, oh, it's so real. Oh, music's not the same nowadays. Oh, we need our feelings. Oh, this, that. The truth of the matter is, a lot of stuff is business. When you go into them offices, they're not caring about nothing about your feelings, what you like. All you gotta bring them is your statistics on the back of these platforms. I make this much, I do this much, this how much I generate, this how many people tune into me, this how many, we don't care about nothing else. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like as a militant person, like say in the hood, Arson, I'm sure you know, say like in some street shit. Like if you have to go, you hungry, you gotta go eat, you gotta go do something you ain't wanna do. You feel me, to get some money, whether it's still out of motherfucking stove,
But you gonna have to do it.
but you gotta do it.
And you
but
gonna
it's,
sleep
but you
on
gonna
it.
feel good as fuck once you get that food to your
Yeah.
motherfucking kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's a
Yeah.
strategy. And it doesn't mean, oh, I'm a wrong person. You get what I'm saying? For going and feeding my kid and getting the, you feel me, and stealing
Yeah.
these Pampers out the stove because I had to do it. It just meant I had to do what I had to do to get where the fuck I had to go. You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes the bigger purpose is do what they want for now if it works. When you make it, you got the opportunity and the money to put out whatever the fuck you want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Now Glow can put out her variety. All we knew was fuck nigga free.
Yeah.
You feel me? In the
Memphis
beginning.
shit.
But now when we got her
Memphis
tape,
shit.
that's when I really started fucking with it. I'm like, okay, I heard fuck nigga free, but
Yeah.
you actually really real. Like you actually got authenticness, other varieties of music that's dope.
And you're
I cut you off,
thoughtful.
sis. Go
No,
ahead.
you good. No, because I was trying not to cut you off. ADD.
You know, I talk too
hold on
much
to that
anyway.
thought.
So
Hold on to that thought. I was trying to hold on to that thought.
Hold it, sis. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But
we
like,
for.
and she right, and there's so many ways to do it. And see, like my album, if you hear it, like it really everything I done been through. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit but emotions. It ain't everything that I done been through. But like if somebody called me and they want me to do a feature and they like, this the topic, I'm gonna give you what you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll hear some of my feature songs and they'll sound shit like my album. That's a whole different artist. Like when you call me, I'm gonna do what you ask me to do.
That's business.
But that's business,
Yeah.
right? But when I put out my
Sometimes it ain't even
project,
business. Sometimes I can't get into the vibe
yeah, but
that
I
I
know
need
how
to
to
get
write,
into.
so I'm getting what you asked me for.
Yeah,
Right, I'm just
yeah.
create the idea of what you asking me for. But when it came to my album and it being my first album, see, this one got projects, but when it being my first album, like I just made sure, like this is just me. It's just me. It's just my story. This is it.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna get.
That's what you're gonna
but
get
if,
on.
right, but if
You
you
gonna
call
get
me,
different vibes for each
But
one.
I ain't saying I won't do what I gotta do.
To get through that.
Yeah. I mean, breaking barriers. That's what it's about.
Because what they say, sometimes you got to do something you ain't never did to get where you
Yeah,
gotta
do
go.
it. Gotta do it.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So
Yeah.
let me ask y'all this, because especially as females in the industry, I feel like there's a lot of pressure as far as like keeping up with images in the industry. So do y'all ever have pressures on getting a BBL or fixing your body? You feel me?
Sis gonna need a shot.
Don't say that. Look, don't pick up both the cups. But like that is the industry. Like the industry
Yeah,
that
for
we
real,
have
for real.
right now, like especially for a female. Like I feel like the male BBLs, they is coming out, because I seen Moneybag Yo. Okay,
Yeah, and they get
gotta
six
be a
packs
male.
and all.
Look, that gotta be a male BBL right there. Okay, look.
That's his pack, real time.
You
They
feel
get
me?
six
Oh, they
packs
got
and
a six
all.
pack?
Yeah, they get surgery.
he bought that shit.
Yeah, them rich niggas is buying BBLs for men.
Yeah, there's
It's a thing,
It's
and
a
it's
male
popular.
BBL.
BBL sick pack.
Yeah.
That's that city boy shit, okay?
Hey,
Ain't there yet. No,
He said how much that costs. He
Nah, shit. I'm
Shit,
here ready. Keep your heart out, ladies. I'm good. I don't need that. But goddamn, BBL six packs is
They get their ass done too.
not they butt.
Yeah.
Shoulders, chest.
They get everything.
What's the point of the nigga getting butt
chest,
done?
They wanted to be a little hard booty, I guess. A
Yeah, I
little
guess.
tight.
Nigga do some squat.
We don't like that.
That's
Squat.
women should do the same fucking thing
Yeah.
instead of running ass.
We could, but it's faster. The man BBL, okay,
Yeah.
get you a six
I
pack.
bet not run across no nigga with a BBL, but I'm gonna tell him
Me
about
either.
himself. I'm gonna be 100.
Now
Go
that's
to
what I'm
Cali.
gonna call gay.
Go to LA.
If you find out somebody, a man got a
sitting up
BBL,
like some
you gonna
dump
be,
trucks.
you
Hey,
gonna
What the fuck wrong with you,
let me
nigga?
touch you.
Let
me touch
you. No.
Let me see if I see the difference.
Right. Move it around. Look at
Twerk for me, honey.
Twerk a
Yeah.
little bit. Let me see.
Yeah, he couldn't have a girlfriend. She
Shoulders
on his
and
ass.
all,
Let her get mad.
shoulders
Nigga,
and
you the
all.
one got a BBL. I couldn't wait to break it out. honey.
knees.
You gonna bring
Niggas doing everything.
So does a man fake ass ass.
Yeah.
Don't be mad, man.
Oh shit.
It's sketch.
I'm dead. Look.
Oh, fuck.
So
How do
like,
you feel about it?
Yeah, how do you feel if, like, okay, let's just say you got into the industry, somebody signed you, and they said, hey, we're gonna sign you, but you might need to get a BBL. Like,
Go first, because
Let
I
me
do
say
my
this.
first all the time.
So this was, oh God, my son was little, so this was, I'm gonna tell him. Anyway, it's a long time ago, and I had a meeting with the A&R from Grand Hustle, and you know, that's how I know like what they was really looking for as far as like you gotta have your shit together, you need to have your image, you need to have your fans, blah 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 blah. But like they was just like, you know, you have a great look, but if you just work out a little more, you know what I'm saying? Woo. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna get what you gonna get. I ain't never had no problems. This was a long time ago. I think now like people are more susceptible to like plus size women being in the
That's what
industry.
I'm saying.
You still have like those people who feel like you have to look a certain type of way. Baby, that's you.
No.
I ain't never had no problem getting in no room and being able to show my talent and letting it speak for itself.
Yeah.
Like, and if you like what you see, you just like what you see. But it ain't for everybody, and that's cool. But I will not on no fucking day
So that shit crazy.
take
that
my
it's
ass and put it
shallow
on no
as fuck,
table.
like-
Because then at the end of the day, you see a lot of these artists who got the BBLs and started pushing, regular people like us, you know what I'm saying, who I ain't got $10,000 no way to go sit on no table. But
and risk
they think
my
and
fucking life.
risk my life at that.
But yeah,
I mean,
I'm
but
just
if that-
saying,
when
like,
I'm
as a
already
model,
beautiful,
I'm
because
like,
I'm about
you
to
are
say, I'm an
beautiful.
artist.
Yeah,
How you
like,
are, you
I
don't
mean,
need none of that fuckery.
I got my, like, for
You know
instance,
what
I got
I'm
my
saying?
teeth done. I got veneers. And everywhere I go, I get complimented on my veneers. A lot of people, older people that said, that knew me before, I miss your gap, I miss your real teeth. I miss my gap sometimes, but do I want to go back? No. When I look at the pictures, no, I don't. When I think about the BBL situation, I feel like I thought about it a lot. I thought about it for like 2 years on my mama because I wanted to get my boobs done first. But I thought about it for a while. And then what it boiled down to me, because I'm so open-minded, like I'm very open-minded. Like there is nothing that I'm a judge in this world. There's nothing that I'm going, you feel me? Like as far as like some shit I don't want to mention, serious stuff, kids messing with, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff like that I'm against. But I'm open-minded, so when it comes to BBLs, like I've thought about it. And I wouldn't, I've asked my man or my man I was with at the time or the guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you think? You ain't gonna talk to me no more? Would you deal with me? You gonna look at me differently? Da 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 da. And most of the time, man, like, I don't give a fuck. Is the pussy still gonna be the same? I'm like, yeah. They like, I don't care. So,
It's still gonna bite down.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say most men think like they don't give a fuck.
Because they really don't care about the
it.
makeup, the eyelashes, about none of that, really. I honestly feel like even if you get body work, I feel like it doesn't change the essence of who you are.
Right.
So no matter
Bad
what,
spirit,
I could get
bad ass body.
Yeah, you feel me? Like good spirit, and you can go get your body done and look better. You still gonna have good energy. Like people still gonna. It's not gonna stop anything. It's actually an ad. I feel like. Only reason it adds is because today everybody own it. So it's like me just getting veneers done up my image. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm in a room with motherfuckers, they know I spent 5 bands on my teeth. So people with caliber, they're gonna look at me and know I got caliber. They're gonna look at me and know, oh, this woman got it. She can invest in what she needs to invest in. And it takes me places.
Yeah.
So I be feeling like, if I was to go get a butt today, I swear to God, and get snatched and some titties tomorrow, on my mama next week I'm gonna be booked by times 10.
You gonna use it to your advantage.
I'm gonna be booked times 10 on my mom.
There are so many highs and lows with that, though.
Okay.
The man was making it sell.
What do you think? What do you think, though?
This is just me. I can't speak for all men.
But what do you think?
I feel like using all three of y'all for example. All three of y'all are distinctively different, fine females, right?
Yes.
Okay, in your own ways. And okay, I done been to strip club and a big BBL. I mean, big body plus motherfucker, fine. You understand? I'm talking about stallion. Just
Stallion.
you could set this goddamn
Put the can on the
on the
booty.
ass. You know what I'm
Put that
saying?
can
We're
on
gonna
the
move
booty.
now. And I was like, okay, hell yeah, I'm about to experience this. This is, I'm probably, this back when the Prez over there with upstate here. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm like, okay. She done got on me. I'm talking about, it was hard. It hurt.
No.
It was
It was beautiful. The aesthetic was beautiful, but it wasn't the real thing. You know, I think sometimes we take for granted the authenticity of the naturalness of what God made. It's almost a smack in the face to take what God made and try to enhance it. Now, to the point of the teeth, that's different than
That's why I
body.
say that's different too.
Teeth is different. Teeth, I get to your
I
point.
made my teeth too. Why I ain't keep them
He
same?
did, but teeth, you know,
I was about to say,
sometimes.
I got Invisalign. Look, I didn't get veneers, but look,
still,
I
it's
straightened my
straightening it.
teeth.
Yeah.
But you know, but
I
teeth,
kept mine. See how we
teeth can come a little more deformed
shit, I
than
ain't
your
saying to get no
body. I
money.
feel like your body is your temple. Your teeth is not your temple. Your teeth is a vessel of your temple. You know what I'm saying? Like, your temple is your fucking temple. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's beautiful.
I feel like
you
we
know
should just
need
work
that.
out more. Just take care of our bodies more.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's the thing. You could work out more,
Look at Angela Bassett.
or you can get a BBL. Like,
But if you get a BBL, you still gonna have to work out eventually.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna drop down.
It's gonna
yeah,
drop
that's what
down.
most
And-
people don't understand.
and we are
They
the
think they can just
generation.
get it.
Yeah,
and
they be
not
on
have
their
to work
third
out.
BBL. Now you need to stop.
Yeah, your third
Bruh.
lift up, cause that bitch don't fail.
Yeah,
We the
Bruh.
generation that's getting ready to see what that shit look
Now you
like at
see.
an age.
Yeah.
We get ready to see what that shit
But
look like.
a lot of famous people who are in the public eye who done got them. Y'all don't see them articles, them interviews, they backtracking like either taking them out or they want to.
The truth, but like when I look at like a lot of things, I feel like the people who are most successful sacrifice the most. The people who are most successful sacrifice the most. You don't understand how they sacrifice for the next generations. Like I am at the point where I will sacrifice for the next generations. I don't give a damn if I gotta sacrifice my body, my temple, I will sacrifice the fuck fights because as long as I can put back these motherfucking cars and they make sure my generational wealth good. And I got about 3, 4, 5, 10 million for the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. Y'all can call me what y'all want. Y'all can call me a hoe. Y'all can call me a bitch that got a body done. Y'all can call me anything. I don't care. I'm sacrificing it all to make sure that the next generation are straight. Yes, I don't care about none of that no more. Like that's where I'm at with it. It's like do what you got to do to get where you got to go because sometimes people are going to judge you. You're going to sacrifice a lot. I'm a mother. I sacrifice on a daily. On a daily, I sacrifice. On a daily, I make sure I got it. I got to make sure my daughter's straight. So in the end of the day, what's any difference of me making it, doing it to make it? Like I have did shit I didn't want to do over these 34 years to make sure my daughter was good. You feel me?
As a woman, you sacrifice.
You gonna sacrifice me, sis?
Hell yeah, get Coco.
Bitch. I don't know if
Get her.
I'm not worried about it.
She had to lean up, okay?
I swear to God, I got the son and I got baby girl.
Look,
Go ahead, get
she
Coco.
know. That's when I get the naughty shit. Don't try
I'm
me.
just joking.
She had to
She
lean
said I
up.
with all that shit, but just wait a fucking minute. Just not me.
I ain't gonna sacrifice you, sis. But as far as just really on a level, like I'm a militant woman, I'm a warrior type woman. So it's like I have been, I'm a warrior. Like it's times I have went to war in these streets, in these courthouses, and everything. When you go to war, it ain't all about pleasure, therapy. It's about, you feel me, surviving and getting where the fuck you need to go. And once the war over, you're gonna smile. I don't care if I had to kill 3 people out here and doing the war. You feel me? But my kids were straight. We lived through it. So I'm just giving an example because y'all don't think about shit like that. But I'm a militant.
She sacrificed.
Yeah, Coco gone tomorrow, y'all. If y'all don't see Coco no more, do not come hit me up. Do not come hit me up.
Okay. Let me ask y'all. Okay, y'all heard about Anthony Edwards? What's that?
The one who paid his baby mama their money.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask y'all. Okay, if your baby daddy offered you a deal and he said, "I'm gonna pay child support for the next 18 years,"
It was $1 million.
$1,080,000. Okay.
But mind you, the court gonna get some of it.
Yeah, you feel
Because
me?
it was through the court. So you probably gonna get about 89.
Yeah, you feel me? It's still about a million.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Would y'all take it? All the child support up front.
So what is the terms of if he pays
versus like
he don't want to be in a life.
Yeah, he don't want nothing to do with
I'm taking it.
You take another child support up front.
So I heard.
He ain't got no choice.
I was talking about this earlier.
He ain't gonna be there anyway.
You gonna divvy it up.
Yeah, because why the fuck I'm finna struggle with my child for the next 18 years? You feel me? Just for them to know exactly who the fuck their father is. I know it's people like we look at these simple little things. I feel like people look at little bitty things and they take it too far. It's too many people out here. I know men out here who raise kids that's not their own. I know kids, men out here who you feel me? I got a grandpa I know all my life, was with my grandma 30 years, and I call him daddy. You feel me? I'm my mama, so DNA doesn't necessarily matter. Just make sure your kid taken care of, choose a great man to be in their life. You feel me? And raise them correctly. Like, but just because I want to make you be in their life and I want to make sure they know who their father is, I can't. You can only, what is the saying in the Bible? You can only, like, it's the basic.
You can only bring a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah, it's like you can't control what you can't control. Yeah. Like, I can't make this man be in a life, come around, do shit. So, no. Give me the money.
Give you the money.
Make sure we set straight over here and we good. He ain't got to live no life struggling. And I'll figure out the rest. I'll bring a man in here that'll lead, that'll be a good inspiration or a good role model in my child life. Yeah. That's up to me to choose, because whether the daddy here or not, I still got to choose a man that's going to be a role model in my child's everyday life.
So if he gave me $1 million, because like I feel like $1 million, it seems like a lot to us, but that shit can go by real fast. Okay, so like how would y'all do that?
But did you hear that they said she took $100K when they first found out that she was pregnant, and apparently she like spent that shit up and then did not get the aburssion.
That's the thing though, like
she
I feel like you shouldn't be putting your penis
pushing things and doing things you're not ready for.
You feel
It's not
me?
her. I mean, I feel like they both. If she wrong, he wrong.
They both
wrong.
They don't make
because
it
he
wrong.
should not have
They
been
both
sleeping with
wrong.
her unprotected and nothing in her. Like if you was not ready for a kid, like we all
Yeah.
grown. We know it comes from
No,
things
he
like
been
that.
wildin'. He been wildin'.
Yeah.
He been getting a bunch of bitches pregnant.
Yeah.
Like,
She probably knew that too. She probably knew that too.
So if he
She
get
laid the
played
fuck
for
down.
100K,
What type
he
of
get
nigga
played
you
for
are?
100K plus.
Anthony raw dog and he falling
my
in
God.
that pussy.
Yeah, and then I just think
Let me
that's
see what
crazy
it
that
feel
after
like,
the fact
baby.
that you know that you have
He
a
want the
seed
real
here
deal.
in this world. Like, I'm just like, the child here now. Fuck all that other shit. Like, be mad at her, cuss her out every time you see her. But like, your child is here now. Like, that's your blood, that's your seed, and you just gonna be like, fuck it. I don't want nothing to do with that child. Like, that is what blew me. I'm like, fuck, she took the
I think
100K. Like, you just...
I think he going from a standpoint. I don't know this child. I think once you get to know the child, like
He
you
ain't
might.
gonna know
They
the
say
child
he
is
didn't
just
want to.
born.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he getting to the point where, like, I don't want to know. Like I don't want to get attached. Like he
You don't want to know.
Yeah,
You don't want to see.
he want to cut it off at the
But at
rip.
the door.
Yeah, at the rip. Okay, and like
He probably didn't run from the kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably told her.
The child is here now. That's my point.
Yeah.
And that's
So
the
it
thing
has to
though.
be.
But if he didn't ask for that, like if he telling you, I want an abortion, didn't get an abortion, I don't want this child. Like
I ain't gonna say I agree with
is he
that.
wrong?
I mean,
Yes.
yes.
He still
You
wrong.
should have
He
pulled
is
out.
wrong.
You should have pulled
You
out.
shouldn't have never been fucking
You should've
around
pulled
with the nut in the female.
Okay.
Female.
You
He
pulled out.
want
That's wrong.
the pleasure of the situation.
But not the pain.
Make it right.
But not the pain. Goddamn.
So yeah,
You should have pulled out.
He was wrong.
Let me
But
tell
either
you
way,
this.
go. He trying to make it
Well,
right with that
well,
meal.
AR,
Yeah, I like how
what
you
you-
use the bathroom.
right.
I had to run
Go
off
ahead,
the
go ahead.
podcast, but
Look,
I'll be back.
He getting off.
Yeah.
He getting off.
Easy. A meal is
Easy.
probably nothing to
A
him.
meal, in
How much he
contrast
worth?
to
I
what
didn't see
he
his net
might
worth.
have to pay monthly
I didn't see
for,
his net
you know,
worth.
52 months times 18, you do the math.
Yeah.
You pay child support
A
monthly.
meal?
That's a lot of money.
$5,000 a
He
month.
don't MVP
But that
for that.
$5,000 a
In
month ain't
terms
shit.
of finessing
Hell no.
the system,
Ain't
he
shit.
paid that motherfucker.
She living
in a
minimum
bill.
wage, really.
Ain't
And she don't have
shit.
no job, and it's just $5K a month.
Yeah, $5,000
She
a month
living
ain't shit.
barely
He
above the
did
bar.
that. That nigga finessed that.
All
But that was more
succumb.
like she said it was like more like a settlement though. It wasn't like she was getting the full thing. By him paying it up front, it was
Yeah.
like a settlement.
Yeah.
Wow.
$5,000
Yeah, it
though
would've
is
been
not
more.
enough. Like it's not enough.
You know what kind of lifestyle she was living.
But that's
don't
the
know,
thing.
man.
The lifestyle she probably lived.
It's enough
you
for
know,
the child, but not for her lifestyle.
But I was gonna say now, when it comes to a marriage, like in the
That's what it comes in at.
alimony, that's what keep your lifestyle up. Child support not supposed to keep your life up.
No, that's what it's not
Alimony is supposed to
for.
keep your life up.
You feel me?
That's for you to keep
That's
living like
what-
how we
But
was
that's
Now
what
we
she
talking.
doing it for.
Yeah.
So that's what she fucked up at.
Yeah, she
She
fucked
supposed
the
to
wife.
do.
She's baby
You
mama.
can't use the kids' money to support your lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's
It's
for
an
the
additive.
kids. That's for they.
It's a supplement.
That's for their shit. That's
Yeah.
for their college. That's for their
health insurance.
That's for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So
Hell, and then regular people out here ain't even paying that, baby. You got it.
you got it.
She got
if she's
it.
smart,
She can
take
make it
some
work.
extra
Plus
off
some.
the end and put it to the side and
And get a
still
job.
take care of them. You win in. People be greedy.
Real rich, exactly.
That's
People
what
be
it is.
motherfucking
She really
greedy.
just want to sit here
It's
People be
greed.
greedy.
and have that child. And
Your lifestyle. Okay, so what you want to motherfucking live like you goddamn
like you him.
Tyler?
Like you him. Like you work for your lifestyle.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we
Look,
might not like him, but he
She
worked for his
ain't
lifestyle.
she ain't living off of 5,000.
Hell no.
She
Her
not
wig
living off-
5K.
You brought out a good point. He
She
earned
is not.
what he got.
He earned what he
Yeah.
got.
He go
Regardless
out
if we
there
like
every
that
night,
man or
drill the
not.
ball,
Yep.
shoot, sweat, lose, win for that money.
Yep.
So the fact that he is an irresponsible man that like pussy more than he like responsibility don't
Yeah.
mean that he necessarily should have to give up all of his earnings. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he didn't. He gave up a meal.
And he was smart. Somebody told him, "Hey, nigga, you know what? Just give her $1,800,000 right now and you straight."
And you good.
And he's like, "You know what? Light bulb,
Got it.
$1,080,000.
$1,080,000. I thought it was
Not even
$1,800,000. That was almost two
Whatever.
in, huh?
Goddamn, it was a lot.
$1,080,000.
Some people will never touch that. And you touch that just
1,080,000.
by birthing a child.
$1,080,000.
$1,080,000.
Probably came out about 800,000.
Look, at the end of the day, that's still not
Still
like
a-
even if
you
it's
do it right.
$5,000 a month, like that's still not enough to support that type of child. You feel me? like no matter what, like that's still his child.
Right.
Yeah, now, you know, the whole not wanting to be with your child at all and just wavering.
But that's the thing.
That's
It's like
craziness.
it's like the
I
new
couldn't do that.
generation feels like they can use money to pay off anything. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's no responsibility. I could just pay this amount and the responsibility is gone.
I can see him paying all the money up front, but I still want to see my child. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I pay you all this for 18 years, whatever the court deem fit for me to pay. But I want a relationship with my child. I get a lawyer. We're going to drop the necessary contracts for me to be able to get visitation, etc., to see my child on regular intervals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me, how kind of man I am. Because I don't ever want a child to come back years later and be like,
My daddy
you
was
piece of shit ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? You would ask some shit and then you won't feel
He
the
gonna
way
make a
about
whole
it in
diss
20
track
years
about
that you
you.
do right now.
Yeah.
As a younger man, he like, fuck that. When he get to 40, 50, he might resent that decision. Like, that was fucked up. You know, I'm old, I'm decrepit right now. I need a child in my life to help me. You know?
We're going to clip this part.
He-
Can I have a juice?
Like I said, he gonna make a whole diss track about you.
Them boots I made for walking. Yo. Just want to see you walk across the room. Thank you. But I see
Ass, you crazy as hell, bro. You been showing out the whole goddamn
I want
side.
to see you walk across the room. Thank you.
She wanna see you come back.
Who said you need a child?
We need another shot.
Goddamn Sizzleville humor in this motherfucker. You did.
Sizzleville ain't got no humor, y'all.
Well, we humoring.
You come to
Josh, they was trying to play us on
you
the
come
bus
to
the
South
other day.
Carolina,
What
do
they
not
say?
come to Simpsonville.
They was trying to play us on the bus the other
What
day.
they say? Why we
So
on the
we was on the
camera?
bus going to Atlanta with AWOL and Lottie, and they was like, y'all niggas act like they damn, they was talking about being from the hood. What he said?
Yeah, it's like
So,
y'all from Simpsonville.
Yeah, y'all act like y'all from Sissonville.
And then sis like, hold up, don't do it.
Fuck, that's supposed to mean. Ain't nobody know I was from Sissonville on the bus. Clearly, I'm
Yeah,
the
they
city
did.
boys and shit. They said we was acting like we was from.
Wait, man, we get money to all y'all
What that
niggas.
mean?
I don't give a fuck.
We
What
got
part
shit
where you
going,
from? Nigga, I trap both
I wish I could remember the
all you
context.
niggas.
No.
That's I'm gonna leave it at that.
What's the context, T?
Well, I don't know.
I don't remember
didn't
neither.
agree.
But I heard Sissonville and I didn't like it.
Because
Nah,
you know
I just fuck with
Simpsonville,
it.
the outskirts, man. We
Now I'm gonna
already
tell you,
know.
Sizzleville got a fucking. Sizzleville always had that fucking. That Malden.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
70% goddamn upper class, and then
Yeah.
I think they was trying to call us straight and narrow.
Yeah.
I think they was like insinuating that we don't got shit going.
Yeah, most of the Simpsonville people grew
Like we ain't
up
up.
in the neighborhood and shit. You know, like they grew up in like houses. Like we didn't grow up in houses. We grew
And I
up
had
in
to
based
learn
on
how to
income
turn my
apartments.
water.
I
Like,
get it, I
in
get it, I
Greenville,
get
it was
it.
based on income apartments. If you wasn't from City Heights, Crestwood, Fleetwood, like we had the hoods, you
We
know.
like
But
the
let me
Belle
tell you
Meade
this,
people
though.
though.
Yeah,
Sizzleville is more like Belle
but you know what? We
Meade
talk
and-
shit about Belle Meade too.
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
they talk shit
But
about
let
the
me
Belle
just say
Meade?
this,
Yeah.
like, and it really
Because they
buckled
don't
down.
understand how I feel to be living in goddamn subsidized housing to
Yeah,
go out
yeah,
your
yeah.
motherfucking house.
I
and
need. I
everybody-
raised my kids in
You know,
It's the
subsidized
same
housing.
struggle, just a different
But-
face. So niggas being niggas gon'
talk shit. Because you know how they do light skin, dark skin. They talk to each
Willie
other.
I was about to say,
Lynch.
They get on my
Willie
nerves.
Lynch.
Yes.
Willie
But
Lynch.
that's crazy though,
Yes,
because never
exactly.
judge a book by its cover. Like even though like
You don't know what they done been
hell
through.
yeah,
like.
because even though like people like, oh, you grew up in a house, like on my soul, like my mom, God rest her soul, my daddy don't give me for this, but like
If the house
I
break
had to
down,
learn how
the
to
government
fuck
ain't
that.
finna fix the house.
Even that, like I had to learn. We lived in the house, but we ain't have a lot going on the inside. Like my dad worked. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had to learn how to turn the water on when the motherfucker shut it off. Like I know how to turn my water
You
on
feel me?
outside.
Yeah, from the little
I know how
thing.
it feel for everybody in this household to share one cell phone. You feel what I'm saying? I know how it feel that all my clothes came from the thrift store. I know how it feel to only get one pair of sneakers a year. Like don't judge that wall on what was going on inside my house. You feel me? I might have been from Sissonville. I might have been in a house, but you don't know the struggle that we went through. All my daddy could
Nobody
afford was the
knows.
house for a long time. You feel me? So
They just looking like
it's just a house.
People don't know.
No, I get it.
You know, I definitely know struggle.
I genuinely trip because I get it. I'm
You feel
from,
me? Like
I'm from one of 4 places in Simpsonville that's actually popping. So when you look at the actual conglomerate of Simpsonville, it's lame. So people
There's
are
nothing lame
going.
about it. Black people look at it like it's lame. It's
That-
actually people.
what is that?
Not as
It
far
ain't
as
nothing.
what, but just the.
Just saying it ain't nothing to do.
It ain't nothing
No
that
attraction.
general black people would
Yeah.
be like, hey, you know
They
what
done
I'm
made
saying?
it so uppity now too.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm from the country. I'm 87, baby. My Simpsonville is miles apart from anything you could put in your
Yeah.
mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the same shit Greenville had. Crackheads, dope heads,
Yep.
shooters,
Yep.
They everywhere. Every city and
everywhere.
state.
Trappers, you know what I'm saying? So, I get it. But it's funny that they own them Simpsonville.
They
Yeah.
just
And then I raised my kids in Gateway.
They just gonna stereotype by your surroundings. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Your surroundings.
I'm
Like,
gonna tell you something though. There was a time that no nigga from Greenville could come to Gateway without getting their ass beat. Cause my
I don't
big
know
cousin
about that.
TJ was knocking them out. Ask him about TJ. He really from the
Keisha-
district. He from
Keisha
Tanglewood.
Johnson.
TJ,
But when he
what's his
moved
name?
to
I know it's
Simpsonville,
KJ, like yo, they so
nobody wanna smoke with TJ.
But you just said he really from Greenville. So you still popping shit for a Greenville nigga. Like,
No,
it took
his-
a Greenville nigga to come down the gateway
his
and make
blood
sure,
from
and
Simpsonville,
make sure that
but
nobody
he
come down there and
happened-
touch y'all.
His
If
blood
he
from
wasn't there, then
Simpsonville.
what Simpsonville nigga was gonna do it?
His blood from Simpsonville.
Lord.
But you know what?
He got that shit from Greenville. He brought it back to Simpsonville.
No. When he
You know
really
I'm popping
stayed
shit. I'm just
playing with
making it- I'm just
Simpsonville.
talking shit.
But he grew up in Tanglewood. I want to say he had his middle school. He probably busted a nut and had his wet dreams in Greenville. But when he busted head at was in the Simp.
You talking about Big Brandon?
No, I'm talking about TJ. Gateway.
Ashley don't
That was
know.
before I reached Gateway.
Hey, I know. I'm the country bucket pimp nigga off of Pilot. I know who the niggas is and who they ain't. Shout out TJ. I ain't even gonna.
Shout out KJ.
That's
crazy that-
You talking about with the Malden?
I'm popping shit, y'all.
Johnson.
That's all
Bro,
I'm
that-
doing.
bro,
Johnson.
I want y'all to get to the debate.
She was knocking heads off the whole time I stayed out there,
Ooh.
motherfucker. KJ. Keisha Johnson.
Lord.
Jesus.
I ain't no KJ.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yes,
I
you
ain't no
did.
KJ.
I ain't no KJ.
I'ma
Hey, but
tell
we
you-
off subject, man. We talking some
Right,
shit.
right.
We
Talking
talking
some,
that
just
Greenville shit.
them-
some section shit.
But
some
they said
section
they
shit.
mentioned us, and I just wanted to throw that out
But
there.
that's
I was
what
by
it is,
myself.
for real. Because from my understanding, I'm from Greenville. And I done lived in Simpsonville. I went to Hillcrest. I went to...
You went to Hillcrest?
Yes, my mom. I went to Hillcrest for 2 years. I went there. I got there and I was in the 10th grade, I think, to the 11th grade.
What year you
That's how I
graduated?
know all of them. I graduated in 2009. But I graduated from Southside. I went to Southside, Carolina, Hillcrest, Trailer Rest. I done been on every side of the fucking
You done
town.
been every side of
You feel me?
town.
Every time. So I have got to experience both. And like I can't say, Greenville with the shits. Now, Simpsonville, they do their shit too. But from what I've been around, Greenville be the robbers and Simpsonville be the getting robbed.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's
But
how
from
it
what
be.
I've been
The
around,
Greenville be the niggas
the
going to
Greenville
rob
people
you.
be getting beat up when they come to find me in Simpsonville.
But Simpsonville don't be, you know, when they get hit, they getting hit by the Greenville.
Not Paula Road
Shout out
Gateway,
Nigga Town, NT.
Third Street in the village.
Shout out to
We hit
Simpsonville.
You
y'all.
won't never hear one of those spots get beat up by
learned how
nobody
to
from
do it.
Greenville.
Be
Not
everywhere.
many of them neighborhoods, but we
I
beat
love
them
it all,
up.
though. I
Look,
do.
y'all rep y'all city.
I
We
love it.
love beat up a Greenville nigga.
Rep our
Hey,
city.
look,
We not
we
going
got a thing on my
You ain't
side.
saying not
Look,
nothing.
Look, stop.
Where you from?
Yeah, you ain't saying
Where you
not
from,
nothing.
I don't say I'm from here. I'm a military brat, but
Okay, you moved
feel-
around.
So yeah, you feel
Yeah.
me? So
But that's
yeah,
So you know a whole lot of.
you feel me?
I think that's great though. Me and my
Yeah.
daughter, I done moved my daughter to Atlanta, to Charlotte. I just feel like
Yeah.
it's just more open. It like opens your mind to travel and to live different places. It broadens your horizon
Can't
to
be
know you
scared to
can
go.
do anything. You can just go. You can travel. You know, you're not have
It
a
do.
fear.
Yeah.
And
That's a
like,
great thing.
and that's the thing though, like, cause like especially like when I be modeling or whatever, like if they be telling me like I need to network like out of state. Do y'all feel like y'all have to network out of state to really push your music?
Yeah. Cause where are you from?
I mean, I was born in Germany. Look, I was born across the sea.
Where have you spent majority of your life?
We traveled a lot. So we went to Texas, we went to New York, we went to Atlanta, and then we landed here. So, you know, I just say I'm from here because I stayed here the longest. But
Right.
yeah, we kind of hopped around.
Moved around.
Yeah.
Right.
I got family in the military. That's an interesting life.
Yeah.
I do think you got a network outside your state. The only reason I really say that is because first off, Greenville is growing and it doesn't have as many opportunities and platforms as a lot of other bigger places. You know, even just Charlotte and Atlanta are right down the street, but they still have multiple different platforms. Like
I
when
feel
I
like
go
this
there,
is perfect though. It is dead smack in the middle
of
But not if you're from
Charlotte.
yeah, you can just reach and
but-
touch both of them places easily.
But
What?
not if
It
you're
hit
from
different
here.
if you're from here. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Like
it
if you're
hit
from
different.
here,
Because
you kind of get stuck
in
in
that
the
crab in the bucket. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, we ain't even finna finesse it and act like it's like crabs in the bucket. Like, because nobody really has successfully, people have gotten signed, people have left here, but like nobody has really successfully made a career out of music from here.
You know what it
so
is?
everybody's scratching and digging, and it's like,
we don't have nothing to really be proud of. I've said this before on other podcasts. Okay, in Atlanta, you got Martin Luther King, the Braves, the Hawks, Trouble, Jeezy, Gucci. I could go on. You know what I mean? New York, you got the Yankees, the Knicks. What? We just now starting to get Jazz, Zions. You know what I mean? We just now starting to get that. So from our era, we're a little older than some of these YNs. Now from the YNs, they might have a little more to cling to. But from our era, it was rare to see motherfuckers actually, you know what I'm saying? Like doing big shit. So to your point, it do kind of get to that crab in the bucket, desolate mentality, because you get to kind of realizing like, God, I got all this talent. I can ball, I can rap, I can sing. But ain't nobody coming around here looking for nobody.
Ain't nobody.
You know what I mean? Like you
Shit,
literally
got
have to outsource and go somewhere else
Gotta go.
to get it and find it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. It don't
it's
mean that it's
really-
not here. But we just gotta look for it.
And then
From
people
my
be like,
opinion, from moving out of state and living in 3 different states
You
now.
said you lived in the A too, ain't you?
Yeah, from living and actually experiencing it, I really just feel like when you get out of state, they look at you for what you're presenting. So if you come in presenting this model, I'm this and that, that's all they see. You get what I'm saying? That's all they see, and that's all they're gonna accept you as. So when I go to Charlotte, I can just walk in the room and I'm Tierra Natasha, this R&B artist, and that's all they're gonna see. You feel me? But in my city, I can go in a room and walk in and I'm Tierra Natasha, and it's bound to be somebody that knows Tierra used to be a Crip and used to be fighting, and she went to this school and she got, you know what I'm saying? So they can't even really see the true
They
picture
can't
of
separate it.
Yeah,
I'm
they
an
can't
artist.
separate the artist that you truly are
Tierra.
and the person that you are every day.
We just talked about this the other day.
That's it.
We just talked about
You
this.
go
me and
somewhere else,
talked
they're
about-
gonna accept you
Yeah.
for art.
You gonna
like
get
the
more
AR.
hate in your city.
Yeah.
Because of what we just talked about. Even with the Simpsonville shit.
Yeah.
People are contextualizing everything about you to create a picture
Yeah.
about you to demean you
But
and
you
condescend
why are you
you.
worthy to be out of
But
here?
you can't
Why are
blame,
you worthy
you
of
can't
this?
blame people though. I mean, like, they just see you as human. Everybody else that made it, I'm sure they seen Glorilla as human as fuck too.
I
They
want
see
you to
her
see me
as
as shit
an ugly
else, 'cause I
female.
am.
She fucked up. She just from Memphis trying to rap.
You talked it.
That's what they seen. A girl who fucked up, did this or did that, cause we know her from, you feel me, from the
Yeah.
city.
But
That's
with
all
a
they
dream
see
on
because
top of that. Put some
they
respect
can't
on
see
it.
the vision. Nobody can see the vision.
Now they
But
see
I don't need you to
it.
see
Now
it,
they
but you
motherfuckers
can't.
see it though.
you have to show them the vision when you get there. But
And
nobody can
Glorilla,
really see the
everybody
vision.
got a little Glorilla in them. Everybody got the potential to be the best they can be
Yeah.
and glow up and be
But
their
people
most
can't
pretty.
see it. You gotta
People
surround
see
yourself
it.
around the people
But it's-
who can
You
see
gotta
that
believe
shit.
it.
in you,
But it's
man.
crazy when you leave from out of here. Like, I done been to other states and did performances over these years, and like, it be love, especially Atlanta. Like, that's my second home. Like, I love going down
I
there and
love
performing.
Atlanta,
Like,
man.
they just act like, oh my God.
They do.
You can just walk down the street and they be like, you do something, don't you?
Look at our
and then like, now we in a
reception.
conversation.
Down there the other month, man.
Yeah,
That's how they be doing
yeah,
it.
I love it.
Telling
Down
you
there.
dance? No.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
They just know.
What make me
They
look
just
like I
know.
dance?
Because that's what I told you earlier. I got a natural, beautiful body that you don't need no
know.
goddamn BBL for.
Yeah,
And it
just walk
show
around
when you
there and
come
be
from
like,
out of state
my
to a
titties
place
sad.
where the
Damn,
motherfuckers
can I-
all
can I
need
get a little
BBLs to look like some
Yeah.
goddamn body.
Yeah.
Can I get a little lift? I had a baby. Like,
Yeah.
they don't sit the
Man.
same. Sorry. If I would one of them little V
Fake
cut, you know
titties
how
is
you wear the little
understandable,
dress?
but a fake
You
ass
know,
is unnecessary.
The little dress where
But
the
fake
titties
titties
don't
make
sit
sense,
up,
though.
Like,
Fake titties.
You must be a
make
titty
sense.
man.
Fake titties.
You must be a
They
titty
make
I
man.
was gonna say, I
No,
feel
I'm
like
an
that was
ass
back
man.
in the 90s.
I like the way that butt curve under that pussy right now. I love
They
that.
like big asses
But
right
titties
now.
is nice though. You
See, I just
feel
want to
me?
listen about titty right
When I'm missionary and I look down, there's some pretty perfect titties jumping
Now,
up.
have you ever
grinning
had
at
girls
me.
with the saggy one though? Let's ask this then. And when we bend over, because this how mine look. When you bend over and they hang, and then it
I'm gonna
just
pick one of them motherfuckers up and suck the fuck out of that motherfucker with
they
that
be
hand.
sweaty as fuck all the way
Yeah,
to the end. Then they,
I grab that nigga.
look, he bad.
I got two people, so I got two people.
I was just saying, I don't like how they look. When I look down and I see my titties hanging like, I was like, nah, that ain't it. That is not
You
it.
got a nigga like
Make sure you catch it. He gonna make you
You feel great with yourself.
He gonna make you
Girl, you gonna leave here satisfied. Shot, you would never leave
You
the
better
way
catch
you
this
leave.
motherfucker when I swing you.
I'm gonna make you appreciate your body
That's all it
Oh my
is.
God.
for what it's worth.
That's
A
what
man
it
got
is.
God
a man
made
can
you,
do
girl.
that though.
Who the
Man.
fuck am I to come in here and not like your titty because I got to grab it up?
Man,
Girl, you
gotta
better
lift it
let
up.
that titty grab.
Shit, he said he gonna lick
it's
on
such a
it.
battle, man.
What
That's
about the
so-
ones that go down there?
Nah, I can't fuck with them. They go purse at a
And them
certain
walk,
place.
walk,
That ain't
walk
for
asses,
y'all now.
them walk,
You know the
walk, walk.
ones that be all the way to the way.
No, I got boundaries and limitations.
You need a
love.
breast reduction, baby.
But if it's just right there and I gotta lift it from right there, I'll grab that motherfucker right there.
Man, mine
Yeah.
be looking, I need a titty job. If you're willing to invest and you watch this podcast, hit me up. Triple threat, baby. I love investments.
I done had people
worked it.
like,
I
so friend, if I pay for a BBL, you ain't gonna get it? Hell no. Still not finna get it.
I feel like it's a trend
just me,
though.
though.
I feel like, and
That's just
I
me,
feel
though.
like the trend is dying now.
Y'all want a shot? How y'all looking on your
Cause
shots?
they looking fucked up out here. Them bodies is
Yeah.
looking
I don't wanna look like an ant.
extremely met. Extreme.
start
met.
with-
I was trying to say, like, the BBL phase is fucking dying. Like,
Yeah.
a lot
Stop.
of people are not getting BBLs. A lot of people are getting the
stop.
fucking gym now.
Yeah.
I just said I'm gonna do some squats and a little lit.
You feel me?
See
Because
what his
like the
ass do
natural
then.
bodies is coming back. Everything
Yeah.
comes back full circle. Like all
Every
the trends
time.
that was happening in the 90s.
Remember my grandma used
You
to always say
can't
that it come back
please.
out. All
Ain't
the
nothing going
clothes
to
come
sun.
back out.
Right.
Yes, all the everything.
You
It just
can't
come
please
back.
everybody anyway. Like I just really feel like that's why this the best idea. Like now, if pleasing yourself means going and getting surgery, changing something about you by all means. But if you are doing it for the fame or for other motherfuckers
It's
to
gonna
look
fail.
at you, even at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be
ethos
happy.
no. The
Yeah, you're
ethos
not
You
no.
ain't gonna be happy for real. You gonna
See,
want that shit out.
I guess
It's
that's why
not-
I don't be caring because I'm so happy with myself.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
what
happy with
saying.
myself. I don't give a fuck if I got an ass.
Yeah.
titty or
You
nothing.
are
I
very
love me.
confident.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
love
it's
me.
supposed to
Like
be.
Her.
regardless, like I love me.
Her.
Like I don't
Yeah.
care. Like
You know what Cat Williams
because
call
I
it?
really truly believe that it's more than the body.
Yeah.
When you really get in a relationship, you have to understand. Like, what if something happens to your partner? Car wreck, something physically. Are you
Yeah.
in love with the physical? Or are you in
Yeah.
love with the underneath?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this physical does not mean nothing. This
Right.
this physical flesh that you see, this ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You
It'll
feel me?
deteriorate.
What-
It
how I make you
deteriorate. When I
feel,
die,
how
this
you
shit gonna
feel.
go. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
It'll
I
be-
feel like no matter what you change on this physical platform, the inner, you feel
Matters.
me? Matters.
That sound cliche, but that's
Your
the realest
value
shit.
from the inner
I
matters.
tell niggas all the time. I say if you marry a chick because of how she look,
Yep.
it's gonna fail.
So imagine she got the
Because-
look and the inner.
Imagine she got the inner.
Imagine
Imagine
one of
if
them
you
bitches
really
that got the
fuck
inner
with her,
and she
and
fits
she
her outer,
bond
and
with
she
you,
just-
and she ride for you, and then you
Body
fuck the
okay,
shit out of
body
her
okay.
and get turned on by a million
you gonna
ways when you
stick
fuck her.
So
Imagine
this-
that.
So this for everybody then.
Mm-hmm.
You an
What you
artist.
looking on? You got
You a
what you got to
model.
ask.
You an artist. Dealing with people who deal with you for what you do. Like people who are attracted to you because you're a model.
Because
I
you're
feel like
because you're an artist.
People
because
get
you're
jealous.
an artist.
Yeah,
People
man,
get
that's
jealous
real.
of like honestly, like even as a model, like the rooms that I be in, I feel like people get jealous.
Intimidated.
Partners and all get jealous.
Your partner,
Yes.
especially
Oh, yeah,
because if they not doing the same things or they not if they
At
don't
that
feel
level.
like
They ain't
they
doing
don't
the same
feel
thing.
like they
We
at that
talking about this
level.
now. Yeah, you done talking about this.
Then I
Yeah.
feel like you somehow above them.
If they don't feel like
and they not good enough, or maybe
they
they not.
performing at your level, they gonna feel like they
And you
just
doing
they
everything
gonna
you
feel
can.
second to you. Like
Yeah.
you know,
You just
and they don't
doing
want to
you.
feel under or like less.
And you're
No.
not responsible.
And that
for
doesn't
that.
mean you trying to make them seem
it
like that.
doesn't,
It's
but
just-
it does create like you can have like partner competition. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like your partner can't compete with you You know, they feel like you doing better than them.
Every
Which is insane.
creative person needs a Savannah James. You know, I always talk about Savannah James.
Yeah.
Savannah James ride for LeBron so fucking hard, dog.
Exactly.
Like, she understood, they been high school sweethearts, and she understood
She know her place.
the assignment.
Her assignment,
like,
yeah.
I'm with LeBron. He's
Yeah.
special. He's a
Yeah.
basketball phenom. The world loves him. If I'm going to be with this man, I got to play a certain role in order for him to be his pinnacle of greatness that he's destined by God to be. This shit deep.
Look.
I can't
But
get
that's the
upset
thing.
and think because I don't need to be with him if it's like that.
Look,
But at the same time, we all special. So that's why, like, I be trying to be like, you special in your own way.
Yeah.
What
But
I
you
got
wanna
ordained for
pursue
my
your
life,
purpose.
right?
We all
Your
are.
purpose might not be mine. It might be the best mom or the best dad or the best cook or the best delivery driver. I don't give a fuck. But you be the best at what you're doing. But like, don't knock me for trying to be the best at what I am. We're
Why?
two different. It's two different places.
I'm going to die one day. Possibly
but-
soon. Let me live.
I told you, okay, about the little, I had this rapper, he wanted to be with me or whatever. And he said the same thing like AR, like, let me pursue my shit or whatever. I'll take care of you. You just gotta take care of the fucking kids. I ain't wanna fucking do that.
Yeah, because that's what people tell me that. That ain't what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
I'm not
my
gonna be
own
no
purpose.
sitting at home housewife
That's
not
fair.
doing nothing.
That's
I
not
want
your
my
desire.
own purpose.
Yeah, that's not my
and like,
desire.
if your shit don't work out, I want my own shit.
Yeah.
To
like,
work
you
out.
know?
I can't
Yeah.
depend and just.
What's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me.
Exactly. So, you know, you kind of have to evaluate that. Like, I get like supporting your man, and you know,
But you can't lose yourself.
exactly. You have to have your own purpose
Yeah.
and your own
Men
life.
or women.
Like,
Yeah.
I totally agree. And to back off what Arson, what you was explaining when you gave an example, like it made me think of like something I had to learn when I got older with men. Like, for instance, if I choose a man, I know he's a great man. You feel me? If I choose him, you're a great man, you're wise, you're knowledgeable, you feel me? You're a protector, a leader, a guide, like all these things, a provider. And when you get a great man, sometimes women, we look at things and want it to just be ours. Like, oh, this is just my man. I had to learn, like, when I had a great partner, he was great. So he had other people all around him that called him, that reached out
Needed
to him.
him.
Other
Yeah.
women that needed
Yeah.
him. Yes. Other people, I'm talking about, they used to call him. They used to cry. I'm crying to him. And I'm like, why you crying to my man? You feel me? That was when I was younger.
He's needed.
But when I realized I got older, I'm like,
You got a leader.
yes.
Yeah.
And I got to allow him. I
was
got to have
needed.
enough trust to allow him
To be him.
to pour into this woman, to talk to this artist, to pour into this female, to this man, because that's his gift. You get what I'm saying?
That's
and I
his
have
gift.
to understand that. Like,
That's
I can't be
real.
sitting over here
Right.
like, oh, you just my
That's
man.
real.
Right.
You know?
that is
We are more than
How
men.
you going? Do you want a simple man?
Yeah,
or do you
just
want
you.
an important man?
Yeah, important.
And if you want an important
confident
man,
one.
a confident, important,
Shit.
accomplished man,
Confident.
you gonna have to deal with that type of
So
shit.
I don't have to
That's
deal
what
with
it
that
made-
type of shit.
I was in the bathroom thinking about this, so I wanted to ask you this, Arson, because it came to the same question when we was talking earlier about sacrificing. And we talked a lot on the women sacrificing and, you know, to get where you got to go in success and stuff. But men, so it's the same thing like this with men. What I see men do, and I got a question, if you had to sacrifice your time with your kids to set them up for generational wealth, which a lot of men do, because when they get really successful, they don't have time. They don't have time to come and be at house, because that's like you building $1 million empire. Now this $1 million empire is growing. Now they need you here, 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 here. And you want to be with your kids. You want to hug them. You want to treat them, but you got to sacrifice even your child's time. How much you can love on them, you got to sacrifice that for your business to create something that's going to secure them when they get older. How do you feel about sacrificing your kids' love, the love that you can get in them? Because that's how I feel as a mother. Like when I talk about sacrificing,
It's a
like-
double-edged sword. It's like, okay, on one hand, I'm creating the legacy that them as my children will take on and hopefully grow for me. You know?
right?
Because they are the ones I do it for. On the other end, to your point, I miss a lot of shit. I live with my sons, but I don't live with my daughter. So I see my daughter on a continuous basis, but it is certain things that I do miss out on my daughter. And ironically, my daughter is my firstborn. She's my first love. So there's a certain inclement that I have to that situation that I really be wanting a lot more, and I can't be everywhere at one time. I gotta make money. I gotta watch my boys. Got a podcast. I gotta write. And then when I write, I gotta go record it. And you know what I mean? And it's a lot. So and she's gonna make a great woman one day because my little girl, she's my biggest fan. Daddy, keep doing your thing. Daddy, she takes me a minute to go, you're doing so good. Like it just makes me feel better to have that support and that understanding, because if she didn't, I would feel horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Feel like you're not
but
there.
that's the real plight of a fucking man, is what you just said. A trying, involved man always has to deal with that feeling, because we feel like we 20. Am I lying, Mike? We feel like we 20 places at once as a man, ain't it? Like, do you feel like that sometimes? Like you,
as the provider,
do you miss things that you feel like, God damn, I just...
Bro, I spent Saturday and Sunday shooting 10 to 12 hours and didn't see my kids because they went to bed.
Yeah.
But
and you come on
like
like
this
that.
bag.
Yeah.
Making it back. And that bag supports those little ladies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
But if you had the choice to choose, you're going to choose to sacrifice for the better good.
If
you had a choice and they said, oh no, you can go spend all the time with your kids, you just going to make minimum wage and be struggling. You feel me? Or they said, hey, you got to sacrifice the time with your kids. They might not get to see as much, but you're going to set up a foundation for them. You're going to choose the foundation. You know what I'm saying? And the
because
only
a broke daddy ain't no good.
Yeah, that's the only reason I brought it up, because as women in the industry and sacrificing when it comes to body work, doing other stuff, to me in my mind, it's like, it's just sacrificing because I gotta get where I got. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sacrifice to get where I gotta go. I gotta choose the betterment of what makes me money and what gets me where the fuck I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Then what my daughter would think, what people would think, what the world would think, or what, I gotta choose that, because the world might think, oh, he never at home with his child. He's never there. He's always doing business, traveling. He never gets to see his kid.
People
but knowing you
that
love
too.
your child,
It's somebody watching your shit thinking that.
But you, being the provider, you have to ultimately carry that, because that's what comes with sacrificing and being something. Mm-hmm. That's what comes with it.
No,
Facts.
okay. So being a female in the industry, like when you looking towards men, is that what you're looking for? Like
what?
A provider. Like, are you looking for a provider? Because like the higher up you go, it's kind of like you are, kind of limiting like the people that you can kind of like the higher up you go, the more like
kind of like the harder it gets to find somebody.
It's gonna be hard. Like I think about people like Nicki Minaj or like even Rihanna. Like they have to find somebody within the industry versus like somebody like Tia Mowry. They had to find somebody regular. And it's just like if you find a regular dude who has a regular job, he's still providing what he can as a man in his industry. Like, how do y'all feel about dating somebody who may be lower than you because, maybe not making as much as you, in the industry.
Financially.
Yeah, financially.
I just care about somebody who's not on the mental level that I'm on.
So you think about mentally.
Been able to make a way for me and my kids, so it ain't even about the money. Like, I want you to have your own, because at this point, I'm too grown to be taking care of motherfuckers.
Yeah, because
I done did it.
You done did that.
I done did it.
But that does matter.
Yeah. Like, but you should be contributing at least.
But that's what matters. It do matter for a female, though. You have
y'all are at an age, all of y'all are seasoned women, and y'all ain't with the fuck shit.
No, we've been through the fuck shit.
We are grown fucking women. We need security. Yes. We need love.
Nothing wrong with that.
We need commitment.
Because I think we've been taught wrong. Like, we've been taught that it's all about love and it's all about these certain things. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh, if it feel right. No, women, we've been taught not to use our logic. Like,
we need security.
We use our feelings and our emotions, and it feels good and it's right.
Care of.
Yeah. No, use your logic. Yeah. If I met him and he wasn't doing nothing and didn't have a job and didn't have no money, then 6 months later he still don't have a job. Then if he's still in that place and he ain't trying to strive, just understand that you met him at that place. Yeah. So I feel like I'm at an age where I'm 34 years old. If I meet a 34-year-old guy and he done got nothing going for himself, It's not my place. Yeah, it's not my place for you as a grown man to help you find a purpose, to help you find a business by yourself, to help you, because if you've been living almost 40 years and I have not to seek for that yet,
on your own.
Yeah, on your own, it's not my place to teach you.
Now, not
if
finding it, right. If you're seeking it and you ain't found it, okay, you at least gotta have a plan.
And you need to, and when you meet the nigga, you need to be analyzing them, not on a judgmental level, but just, even your own mental time limit is your own time limit, but you can give a motherfucker 6 months to a year and be like, if I don't see any change in your ass in 6 months to a year, chances are you probably just fucked up, or you know what I'm saying? I get it. I get why women would put certain rubric on a nigga, because, but yeah, that shit can be real like that, man.
So there was a situation, Ruby Rose. You know, Ruby Rose is on OnlyFans. And she said she only on OnlyFans because of her ex-boyfriend. She said her ex-boyfriend was like recommending that, hey, you need to get on here and make some money. Yeah, get this bag or whatever. And now it's years later, she done had this damn OnlyFans for a while or whatever. And she's like, I regret, putting myself on there because now my reputation is
that.
Yeah, this OnlyFans.
But then she said that $40K a month.
Yeah, she gets 400 and.
Nah, which one she want?
Okay, I thought it was 40K, even better.
It's 400,000. She said that was on a bad month. She said on a bad month, that was a $400,000 that she makes a month.
I think we think too much.
What
is your reputation when you're not around people?
I got
OnlyFans, but I don't push it on there. I've been going back and forth.
Send me the links.
I've been going back and forth about it, but I don't got no content on there.
I'm gonna promote
Snap. She hear me?
I'm tagging the link.
So what made you get the OnlyFans?
I feel like we think too much.
No, I really feel like we think too much. Like when it comes to like my reputation and stuff like that. Like this is, I swear to God, y'all might think I'm crazy.
I haven't posted.
Y'all might think I'm crazy.
My family gonna judge me.
No, exactly. No, but this is the point. But this is the point I'm at in life, and that's why I've been so open lately, y'all. Because I am 34 years old. Mm-hmm. What does it mean to be 34 years old and live my everyday life worried about what my mom would say? Mm-hmm. I'm 34. I'm grown as fuck. This is my individual life that I gotta live for. Mm-hmm. Not my mama. I don't gotta live for my child. Nobody else, just me. Yeah. So it's like you get to a point where you're free because you gotta be you. Like, who can judge me? Who in this entire world can really judge me that's gonna really matter? That's gonna matter. Nobody. My daughter love me. I don't care what I do. Yeah. I don't care what I do. My daughter gonna love me. I don't care what my mama did. Still love them. Mm-hmm. I don't care what wrongs, flaws. You know how you try to, mama did it when I lived her. She did this, so that's why I'm fucked up. No. Yeah. I still love my mama 100. I don't give a damn. You can't take that away. You feel me? My daughter love me 100. No, can't take that away. So it don't matter.
So what the fuck?
So it don't matter what I do. Who cares? Because all y'all don't matter. You feel me? When I go home and I see my daughter, she love me. When I go home and I see the people who truly know me, they love me. They know me. Y'all don't know me. Yeah. Who cares?
Who the fuck are y'all?
Fuck y'all. You
Motherfucker.
Y'all bitches. I use jelly. Fuck y'all.
Straight up.
And it's like that living in that freedom has been bringing me so many more opportunities because I'm free. Like, and to tell the truth of the matter, 90% of the world inspired to be free. They inspired to say the shit that they want to say.
They inspired by you.
They inspired to do the things that they want to do, but they scared. They inspired by the people who go and say the wildest things because they want to say it.
They want to say it.
But they ain't going to say it. We got to live that through glow. Yeah. We got to live that through Megan. We got to live our whole stage through such and such because they really want to say it. Yeah. They just don't have the confidence and courage to be free.
And I feel like that's the purpose of a celebrity to a degree. I feel like
it's a vessel.
Yeah, it's a vessel for people to feel and
say
just
and
live
do what they through vicariously.
Bam, vicariously.
Because you ain't the only person feel that way. You ain't the only person want to do OnlyFans. You ain't the only person don't thought about a BB. You ain't the only person, you feel me? And when you realize that, it's like, who can judge you?
I can make this movie right now, and guess what? I'm going to relate to you in 6-7 different ways in this movie. Yeah. And I take your money as a result of that. And it's just,
great.
This shit is real.
It's a business move.
If people would just chill, like, we really have so much more in common than people realize with each other. Like, as a people,
all races,
all races, all genders. At this this point in life, like everybody I know, like we all going through it. We all got testimonies. We all done seen some shit, lived through some shit, and had some shit and lost some shit. Like it really ain't no difference if you really just buckle down to it. Whether no matter you're here now or here now,
We
like
get too caught
it's
up in
still
race
the same.
or where we from or what state.
What you got now?
What social
Motherfuckers
class?
done had it and lost
it's
it
so
and got
much.
it in. It's what we talking about?
So
You know?
okay, so
I gotta use the bathroom again. Y'all not on PC. I'm sorry. Podcast.
Go
I'm
let it
coming
out.
back. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll be back.
So
y'all.
Coco, why did you feel like, or what made you decide to get on OnlyFans?
You got an OnlyFans?
Yeah, she said
I do, but I ain't posting.
she ain't posting on it.
What you
We
doing
about
on OnlyFans?
we about to run her
Yeah,
ass
I'm
up.
sorry.
We about to run her ass up.
I'm about to post it into my story.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. Like
Good sneak peek. You got to get you
I was just like trying to think about how to make extra money.
Okay.
You feel me? And I'm
luck
like,
one.
yeah, I got with
Look at here. That means it's so good on
got what you need. What you need. You know, I'm like, I ain't gonna be on there cooking and shit.
That's sesame.
Got what you need.
Talk to me nice.
You know, talk to me
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? Look at here.
Talk to me nice.
Wait, what you got to say to
I
the
was like, you know,
folks?
plus size, you know, chocolate, like that's my little bio. But I was like, what? I posted like a picture on there. But trying to make extra money, and I'm like, shit. Like y'all said, like who the fuck pay my bills? Oh, okay, me. That would be me. So who gonna judge me? That would be me. You feel me? Like it ain't no here nor there in between. Like I really just couldn't decide what way I wanted to go with it. That's why I haven't like pursued it. And then like it was probably like 25% of me that was like, God damn, my family gonna see this. Cause you gotta promote it.
Yeah.
You can't have an OnlyFans and not promote the shit.
Hold on. I done heard of folk putting on whole masks.
Yeah, all
It's
type of
just
shit.
going
But I got
crazy.
distinctive tattoos. I don't thought about that.
So that
I'm
ain't
gonna have
me.
to cover everything.
That ain't me.
Prove it.
You see, OJ went all
Prove
the
it.
way saying it wasn't him.
It wasn't
got
me.
off.
Prove it.
It wasn't me.
Prove it.
He
Shaggy.
said,
It wasn't
put
me.
that
It wasn't me.
mask on. Put that
Fuck
mask on.
Mask on.
That shit was-
I might put some gloves
Nah,
on.
fuck that. They got a tattoo in that same goddamn.
Right, cover my.
It wasn't
Everybody
me.
got them butterflies. What y'all
Motherfucker.
talking about? It wasn't
To
me.
me. Prove it.
Prove it. Prove it, goddamn. Prove it.
Bro, nah, but all that
shit.
said, get you a motherfucking mask and fuck them
Yeah.
tattoos, man.
Yeah. Making
I thought
your
about
money.
Yeah, and then I didn't know what kind of content to shoot. I was like, shit.
That's how I
feet
feel like
content, big titty content,
What I tell you?
BBW content.
You
Some
don't
people
know.
doing cooking and hair. I ain't want to do that though.
All of it.
No.
I can do that on my
Toes,
face.
I told
even the
him.
feet.
Feet,
I
yeah.
told him.
Sauce
feet.
Walker making
I got little cute
$2
feet.
million off of feet.
Look,
Just put your feet up there.
I'm telling you, I told AR I got a whole page that be following my feet.
Yeah, I done looked into them pages.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to an extent, it is what it is. We're gonna make that money. If my mama gave it to me, it is what it is.
You feel me? I mean, and you don't even gotta be
That's what it
naked.
is.
Like, you don't have to be naked on OnlyFans. Like, Ruby Rose said, like, she just be.
Y'all motherfucker make it right tonight. Yes, it's your boy.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
is what it is.
Nah, I mean, like I told AR, I done got some content where niggas was like, just send me pictures of your feet.
Oh, your
Let
feet.
me, yeah. Let
People
me,
don't be believing that. You gotta
let
be
me-
there.
Yeah, let me
It's
see
real.
your feet or whatever.
It's
and
real.
they'll pay for it. You feel me?
Little lingerie set, little
Yeah.
change your
Well,
hair
no,
color,
they offer
like
for a little
anything. But I'm
snippet
saying
of
like, anything. People
I
want to
don't
see your.
know. I done got offered, like, this nigga wanted to see my feet on the steering wheel. He was just like,
I'm on the steering wheel. That ain't a
Yeah,
bad
bitch,
idea.
I done been in the
That
car.
means that you had to. That means your pussy and your ass was all open. He a smart little thing.
That's how they do it. They be like, they put their little hands in with a little tongue and coochie. That's how
Hey,
you do
Jack, boy,
it.
you done missed it. Look at chopping it up.
nasty.
I walk in. I'm not here. You don't miss me. We ain't talking about motherfuckers
They be
paying
showing
for
them
feet and
posts where they
shit.
be like the nails and the
Motherfuckers
toes
paying
in
for
at the
feet.
same time like this.
that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. He
Yeah.
wanted the steering wheel.
Yeah,
He
you
wanted-
pay for
Y'all so
it.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
I do that. Mm-hmm.
we was talking about
We was talking about OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you
how
know,
to.
But you gotta take the picture with your feet up on the stern with a
Man.
little snippet of your pussy, your pussy show a
you
little.
gotta get fat.
You gonna get all this money
and
then.
the feet.
You wanna play with him, give me your feet. But if you really want his money, put your feet up and just show him your pussy and your ass at the same time.
Why you doing it?
You gonna take all this goddamn money.
If you want money,
How much
You give money.
just ask for it.
What you want?
Advice.
I was gonna say I get the money before the damn feet get done. Before the feet get done, I get the money. I be like, you wanna know what they look like?
5 times for money already, baby.
You wanna know what they look like, baby?
I mean, stop being childish, y'all, but for real. But I seen that up on a post the other day, and they was like, what made women have the audacity to ask a man they never even met in life for some money? And then I went in the comments and I said, I will if they ask me for pussy.
Okay.
And the only reason is because so many men will be in your DM inbox. They don't even never see you. Don't
Show
know
you
how
their
to
whole
keep.
dick.
They just want to fuck. And it's like, if you can really come to me and ask me for pussy, not knowing me, knowing if I got my life, nothing. What's wrong with me asking you for some money? I don't know you.
I done made a whole
Nothing wrong.
band. I made a whole
For free, off the
band.
internet. I don't post
I
shit
literally
on Snap.
posted. I said, "Who want to pay for my nails?
I did the same thing.
Look.
On Snap, bitch. Don't went to the
Who
mall and I
want to
walked
pay
a
for
nigga.
my nails?
Never met
A band, okay?
You
A
me?
band.
I done seen it happen.
I don't
You
get no
gotta be
Snap,
there, but
y'all.
I'm a believer.
I said I need some shit for the mall. Who gonna buy it for me, man? They was in the inbox like me. I'm like, okay, come on, finna come pick you up. Finna go to the mall right now. Went straight to the mall and cashed out.
What you gonna do for Big Mama for real?
So it's like,
AR, you okay?
I'm fine.
Period.
Well, you said
That's how you
fine.
do it.
You know, we talking my kind of conversation over here. I'm a man with money in my pocket. And, you know.
I'm gonna holler at Arsenal. So you got that
I mean, what the fuck you mean? We all grown. Nate, what Nate tell her? I told you need to get somebody where they can help you.
And I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind.
I told you need to get somebody that can help
They said you gonna take this money or not. God damn. I don't never want to be in that kind of bind.
No, because that's what
please,
hurts the
Lord.
worst as a woman. I feel like
Nate.
it hurts the worst as a woman if you're laying on your back and you don't got a man to help you. That is a hurtful feeling that I don't think men can understand.
We do need a man.
Yeah,
We
because
do
how
need a
can you
man.
get, and then you wake up and you got to figure out how you
I am
finna eat, how you
giving
finna pay, how you finna get gas, and this nigga just
But
was in
I feel
pleasure
like
world
men-
for 3 hours.
Women are.
Now I'm stressed out.
Now I'm stressed the fuck out.
I'm stressed out. You happy? Make
But most
That make
women
that make
right
sense.
now is in a position where they have to play that man role. Like,
Yeah.
Then they be mad at us for having to do so.
But that's why you
I
do
don't
it,
like
because in the
it.
end of the day, it's like, what do I feel like fucking when I ain't straight? I think men should be the same way as well. Men, why are you
If I
even
want you
looking
to
for
be your
pussy
best,
when
I
you
should
not?
make you feel your best.
Yeah.
Why is a man looking for pussy if he not straight financially? If you're not straight financially, why are you out here trying to get your dick wet? You
Okay.
really should have a mental where you are focused. You are trying, fuck pussy, fuck bitch, I need to get my life together. You feel me? And if you ain't at that place and you out here trying to fuck girls with no money,
If you ain't got none of this,
stop trying to.
then what the fuck is you
Let me
doing?
touch you, Josh.
This look like pussy right here, don't it? This look like pussy.
Let me touch you.
It smell like pussy.
Let me put my hands on.
It smell a little better than pussy, actually.
He's so free. I said to get goddamn hands on.
No, but I do got a question. I do got a serious question. Because Arson, you the only man on the podcast right now, and it's like I really be wanting to ask these questions because we have the female opinions, and I really want to know: do you really feel like, because we just spoke about the money and the females and everything, and we understand that females are born with a certain value. It's like they're born with a certain value. It's like as a kid, as little girls, oh, don't cry. Oh, you can't hurt a little girl. Oh, you can't. You feel me? And no matter what, a woman is like born with this value on her.
Yeah.
And it's also men feel like with men, a lot of men feel like they're born having to prove their value or reach, you feel me, some type of money or success to feel like as they're up, like, you know, like they're somebody. And it's like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about having to, as a man, having to have these things to even just feel like you somebody?
At
Like, it's
first,
like you
it
gotta
felt
have
bad.
some money and stuff.
When I was younger, Tierra, it felt bad. I felt like, because I didn't have it. And I used to feel like, God damn, the niggas in the club that's really getting the pussy, and niggas is. But then I came to a point where I started learning, you gotta pay to play in this motherfucking world. Like, if you ain't got the money to pay to play, you can't blame nobody but your own hustle and your own drive. You can't blame the next nigga over here. The nigga that you gotta blame you. Like, goddamn, I'm not doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. If that's your angle, you know what I'm saying? Pussy and cars and money and clothes and houses, all that shit comes within that same umbrella.
Right.
So you definitely gonna feel some type of way until you realize that's just the name of the game and that's what's needed to be done.
Because the truth of the matter is, like, when I was younger, I used to think, like, oh, you know, you just love a man for who they is. They don't gotta have no providing. They ain't gotta be able to have this car, clothes, all this.
I accept you.
Yeah, but when you get older, you realize you was dumb.
Yeah.
Because
I can't just accept anything.
I ain't saying dumb because you gotta love a person off who they is, but
you can't accept anything.
Yeah, you really can't. And it comes with, like, I forgot what I really was gonna say, but, like, I just learned, like, yeah, I feel like I love the men who like to provide. You know, the men who have that energy up, I love to, you know, they love to be able to pay their girl bill. They love to be able to give their girl and their kids shit when they ask for it. They love to be able to, you feel me?
That's the
come out their pocket and provide. Yes, it's like, I like them type of men because they understand that it comes confidence and pride in a man to be able to take care of your kids and your woman. You should do that shit with confidence, like with pride. You should be happy to pay a girl. You feel me?
Yeah.
Pay, like, I like the men that's happy to do it. They be wanting to do it. Like, like
to be the woman that you see,
bitch,
the woman that you like.
Yeah.
Shit. A leader is hard to be though. Facts. We ain't even gonna just knock it like it's an easy thing, like just to lead, right? But it's a nice thing.
Leadership really you don't even choose it.
Yeah. You the leader, right?
It's just chose. Because I always been a leader and I don't know how. I be like, why y'all always put me at the head? Why I'm always the speaker in school, the groups? It don't matter what group I'm in.
Yeah.
I end up being the one. Who y'all want to vote to?
Chose.
Yeah, I didn't tell motherfucker that many times.
I'm shy.
Y'all don't understand what it takes to
Stop
be
putting me on the front line.
the head or the leader of some shit. Like that's a lot to take on. Like it gives me a different respect for niggas that do it to the utmost. Cause you be like, damn, you a leader, bro. Like you really hold that shit together, bro. Like it all, when it's a triumphant moment, you get the praise. But when niggas fail, you catch the bullshit.
You was the one in the front lines.
So that's crazy.
You deserve, niggas that's trying is better than the nigga who ain't. Same with females.
Indeed.
All right, so last question. Okay, how do y'all feel about like objectifying yourselves in the industry? So like, I know twerking is like a big thing. Do y'all twerk in y'all videos or?
I twerk on other people's.
So silly.
I don't got my own song that called for that yet, but I'm twerking y'all's.
You okay with it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I've been in one of her. I twerk. Yo, shit.
Tiara, you be twerking?
I want to.
Why
I twerk
not?
at home and I post twerk videos like on my story and stuff.
You twerking your shows though.
Mm-hmm.
You show out the show.
When I don't twerk in the show.
Look,
See, I got videos, bitch. I got videos. Ticket,
I'm just not getting to it. Like I never really.
I look good at you
I'm getting feminine. Like I went through feminine stage, so I was always masculine and gangster. Like they know me, I'm a street female. Like I didn't go in the clubs and party. I used to be the chick female in the club, looking at the gangsters. Like, oh, that's a crew, that's a G. He watching him. I used to be on like street chick, you know. But I'm feminine now, so I do be twerking. I be learning some shit.
Ooh, yes.
I be in the mirror like, oh,
I can do that. See me at them shows. Bitch, I'll never forget. I'm about to show my ass.
But I really feel like I salute all the dancers and strippers because that shit is hard work. That shit is a workout. You gotta be in shape, fitness, confident.
Imagine walking up to a nigga.
And I'm telling you, when I say self-love, the only way I learned how to twerk was self-love, y'all. It took a lot of looking in the mirror and loving my body, learning my body, learning my muscle control, which muscle make that big jump. You gotta literally look in the mirror and do this shit for 30 days straight for your muscle to remember the movement. You know, it's like, how did I do that again? You gotta like so for the women who do that, I feel like they pay a lot of attention
To their body.
to their body,
Yeah.
and that is love.
Yeah.
That's self love.
You gotta
That's
watch
dope.
yourself.
I ain't gonna- I
That's
love
self-love.
stripper, but I love the strip club.
That's so.
I would rather go to a strip club than a regular club any day. Anybody know me
Motherfuckers
tell
be
me
down to
that.
earth as a mother.
They
love it.
smell good, they
Yeah.
look good, they confident, they
Yeah,
clean.
self-love.
Die. Sign me up, goddammit.
Yeah, facts.
Put me on the list.
I love y'all.
He love the strippers.
I
I love
love
those
her.
strippers.
Girl,
Come give me a D.
spread that butt open and shake it in my face.
Oh my God. Look at Coco with the shit too over here.
You gotta make it look
Yeah, that's why I said don't let that R&B stuff fool y'all.
I love
You say
it.
what?
ain't got no
I love it.
Oh, I already know.
I'm just saying, you see how she just blew that.
Please don't.
Hell, yo, it's
Please
a
don't
special nigga come from the
You
silk,
know,
man.
unexpected.
Get in there and fuck you like a rapper.
Yeah,
He be like,
okay.
what?
What? You a real trap star in this bitch. Yeah.
You thought I was sweet.
You thought it was sweet.
man.
So okay, so how do y'all determine if you gonna have twerking in your video versus like a concept?
The song.
The song? Okay, so what the song is about?
I think the concept should come with twerking though. I don't think it matters. I think you have a concept with
It gonna have
twerking.
to have twerking in it.
Yeah, I really nowadays twerking could be in anything.
Yeah.
You could be singing
Even
a slow
R&B.
song. You could be in there. I'm in love
Y'all
with
seen
my
R.
man.
Kelly
They be in
wife?
there.
Yeah.
It's some motion and shit. Girl,
Right,
okay,
yeah.
I thought we was in love.
Yeah. I only have like one twerkable song on my album.
Which one is the
Yeah,
one?
that's
you
what-
twerk?
First one, Fancy.
Twerk
Okay,
to
okay,
anything
okay.
It's,
right
it's
now.
twerkable, but it ain't even, yeah.
Fancy
Yeah,
is the
okay,
one.
so it
Fancy
depends on
is
the
the one.
song. Look.
I live vicariously through y'all.
So, I'm like, get me
I'm
out.
gonna come to the shoot.
Them
Invite me.
dancers be dancing
You
to
gonna be
trap,
talking to
Jeezy.
everything.
They be, they love the trap shit. It ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to do with dancing and they on that bitch.
Yeah.
Drop them pounds on there.
Shit, I'm whatever I wanted to twerk.
In the
I'm
trap
dump
with them
truck, bitch.
pistols
I
on
wanted
the
to
nigga.
twerk.
They in that bitch like that.
Drop them pounds on
Yeah, I
that.
don't care.
Like,
Nah.
But yeah, you had whatever, which is a trap song. That bitch twerkable.
yeah.
Then you got dump truck. That's definitely.
Y'all don't got this wrong. Y'all got Coco girl.
That's my shit.
Call that She really is. Y'all got Coco lit. Look at y'all. We about to have fun when we leave here.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Tell the truth. Judge me, bitch. Don't judge me.
Coco is funny.
Hey, yo. Turn it up, man. And we gotta come
Yeah.
to a close, man. We almost at time, man. I appreciate y'all lovely ladies tonight.
No problem.
Coming and kicking it with us, man. Knee deep in the motherfucking shit. Yes, it should be your boy AR.
And I'm Versally, aka Tiny.
And we are knee deep
Knee deep
in this motherfucking shit.
Y'all stay
Y'all stay up,
Put my
man.
head
One
Thank
love.
y'all. Coco,
I'm talking about fuck y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all.